behind the ears type of Bond.
Oh, he's Bond Jr.
Pretty much. If you want to be, no, I'm not. I mean, yeah, he is. I mean,
Bond Jr. No, that was his nephew.
that was his nephew. James Bond Jr. is his nephew.
He
But
should
I'm
be
just
what
saying the wet behind the ears.
yeah. He's really wet behind the ears. Like when you first, funny spoilers, but when you first play the game, when you press start, you are literally an you're literally an airman. You're starting in as the airman, saving a mission, and then MI6 take over, and you got to follow their orders the entire way, and then you disobey their orders, and then they immediately want to recruit you to MI6, which is pretty cool. So I like it. Now we're good. No. We're set, bro. We're set. Scott, we're okay. That is true. All right, let's go. Opening screen open. I gotta put you on there. No. I didn't put you on there. It's the old screen. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the gf1 podcast. I'm Mac Pull, your I'm your pilot, and we are going to go on a nice, safe journey across GF1 land to give you a
Man,
podcast.
if I was on a plane and that's how you introduce yourself, I'm getting off the plane.
Well, good luck. There is no parachutes.
I didn't say I needed one. I would just get off the plane.
well, fuck. All right, well, welcome to the GF1 podcast. Hey, Megan, how's it going? Megan Gregory said, "Are we all set?" Yeah, we're all set. Hey, Megan, how's it going? Glad to have you in the show. Glad to have you glad to have you in the chat. Um, till the plane crashed. Fair. All right, so we're here, people. We're back for another podcast. I'm Mac. That's Miss
Okay.
Scott. Damn it, fucking shit. Okay, and we got Scott, who I gotta put on the opening screen. I'm going to do that. I hope I did it right. This way.
Yeah,
This
it's
way.
almost like I'm not even here.
Yeah, it's like you're a ghost. Ooh.
Ooh.
No.
So, guys,
He doesn't exist.
he does exist, sadly.
I got snapped out of existence.
So anyway, so guys, welcome back, welcome, guys. It's been a month, so it's time for our monthly podcast of telling everybody what's going on. So, without further ado, people, we always start the podcast with what we watched lately, what we played lately, and we got something at the end. But seeing that we're doing a tier list, we're going to skip all that middle part, and we're just going to go straight to that tier list. But let's try to rummage through what we watched and what we played real quick. Mist, what have you been watching?
Okay, so you know how sometimes when you're on YouTube, just a long time ago, but you haven't seen videos from them for a while, just randomly appears again.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys know who Gully Boy is.
I don't.
Hell no.
Okay, he is one of the people who does like Black Hood movies, because he's up there with Prim's Hood movies. Like, there's like a whole circle of them, and I hadn't seen Gully Boy in a while, and I'm like, huh, interesting that he just randomly appeared back on my YouTube after like, I don't know, 8 months. So
that is interesting.
and I don't know if that's because he hasn't been posting or if that's a YouTube thing. I don't know. But shout outs to Gully Boy. You reappeared on my YouTube, so I started watching your videos again.
Anything else?
This stuff has just been YouTube related.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I'm getting ideas for Black Film Talk whenever we get back to that one.
Well, we'll get back to that. We just gotta get one more person back for that show. Scott, what you been watching?
What have I been watching?
Oh,
Well, I told you I watched the Super Mario Galaxy and fell asleep.
Scott, there's stuff we've been watching together.
That is true. We have. We've been watching that chicken show.
Yo, Dax, how's it going? Sorry, Dax.
What's it called? Rooster Fighter.
Yes. We've been watching an anime about a Dragon Ball inspired chicken.
Yes. It's
That's
several
not
chickens.
even a joke. That is basically what it is.
Yeah. The fucking chicken just went Kaioken.
I really want to get more context. So, Dragon Ball with a chicken. Did they? So,
I mean, it's actually really fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
Okay.
Matt, we've even put you in the anime.
Me in anime?
Mm-hmm.
Who
You're
am
one
I?
of the characters.
Who am I?
You're a very friendly demon.
Well, I gotta be a demon.
Well, he became a demon, or he was
Yes.
summoned as a demon. It's
Y- y-
Go
You're,
good,
you're
man.
actually a really nice character. You're a
he's
helpful
cool.
demon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
He
All right,
changes
glad
the
it's going
character.
well, Dick. So, I'm sorry, I'm talking to the chat. So, all right.
Were you done, Scott?
You done?
I mean, that was just what we were watching. To like,
Right.
I've watched a bunch of shit. I watched the Daredevil, the new season of Daredevil. And
Yeah,
I've
that
been
came to an
watching
end.
Spider-Noir.
That season came to an end. I watched that too.
Yeah, it's finished.
Yeah, it's just finished. Yeah.
And that Punisher One Last Kill
That was pretty
short
good.
film. That's all. Like, I mean, I'm just naming Marvel shit. I watched also
yeah.
The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. The new episode. That show is very fun.
That show's awesome. I love it. I mean,
Running Point's a good show that I just watched.
Boiling Point.
Running Point with
Running Point.
Kate
Oh
Winslet,
yeah, I watched that. I love Running Point. I love that shit.
Justin Theroux. Yeah,
It's
good show.
really awesome. Goldie Hawn actually is Goldie Hawn's daughter, aka Goldie Hawn's
I think you can call her Kate Hudson. She's been in movies for like 25 years now.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson. Seriously, when I see Kate Hudson, I literally look at her like, damn it, you're splitting image. You know, you can't distinguish it. I could tell, like, you can tell that's her daughter. Like, you can tell. But anyway, yeah, Kate Hudson, great. Anything else, Scott?
Yeah, sure. I watched Gangs in New York again. I rewatched that.
Oh,
Wow.
I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
It's a great movie. Weirdly relevant. Also, what else did I watch? Oh, I watched that movie Exit 8, the video game movie. It's like one of those like
Oh yeah,
horror
yeah.
movies. It was pretty good.
It's an anomaly movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
By the way, since you did watch it, you should watch a channel called How to Beat. They actually talk about that movie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Check it out.
All right.
How to Beat.
Yes.
Yeah, you probably like it.
It's basically a channel that talks about, let's say you are the person in said movie, how you could theoretically beat that situation.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. How to beat that situation. Yeah. How you survive it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're in Friday the 13th, it just tells you you're fucked.
No, they'll give you legitimate like.
But if you're in
I mean, a lot of it is step number 1. Don't go there.
yeah, that too. And step number 2, don't be black. Step number 3, don't have sex. But you know,
It does actually get brought up in one of their videos.
don't have sex. Yeah, that's the big
It
one.
actually that does get brought. I don't remember which video, but that does actually get brought up in one of their videos.
Yeah. So he said. So we got Dex. Lupe said, in my opinion, Solo Leveling was a bomb anime. Megan said, Shangri-La La Forte. Okay. Frontier. Okay. He said, I've been watching SLF, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. Okay. And Megan says, step 2 is hard to do. I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard. It is. Wait, step 2 is black. Yeah, it's hard for me to do that. Yeah, sadly.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, all you got to worry about just don't have sex. I'm dead. I'm fucked already if I go to that camp. Screw you.
You can't make it
Unless
like
you-
you were the killer.
Unless you're Michael Jackson. I mean, yeah.
Jesus. Aren't we like 25 years removed from that reference?
Well, the movie's out now, so.
I mean,
back.
yeah.
Although they're probably saving that for the sequel, right? I didn't see the movie.
What sequel?
Well, it's. I didn't see the movie yet, but I
Yeah,
think
me
it
neither.
stopped
Is there gonna be a
in
sequel?
the late 80s, so Technically, yes. It's probably going to be brought up in
We're
the sequel.
finally gonna get a behind the scenes
Michael
look. So you're telling me we're gonna finally get a behind the scenes look at how he did a Transformer, how he did that Transformer in Moonwalker.
I hope the whole movie is just about Moonwalker. Just the making of.
Making of
And then-
Moonwalker, and then it's like, oh, you
And
did
then-
Captain
and then-
Nemo. We don't
Well,
care.
we'll get to the rest of it later.
Yeah. Then he does Captain Nemo. We don't care. we don't care. Miss probably cares about Captain Nemo. I don't care.
EO.
No.
Just EO. It's not ELO.
It's
So you
not.
better start-
E-O. It's
not
only
like-
2 letters.
Elo, got it. I fucked that up.
E-O.
E-O. Gotcha. Also, Megan said you better start beating. He's better start to beat it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well,
I hope in Michael 2 there's an end credit scene where John Travolta shows up as an angel. He's
why?
giving you into the greater Michael
Why?
universe.
Because he
The
was,
MCU.
in fact, Michael.
He was Michael. He's the first Michael. This is a
No,
reboot, right?
technically there was a Michael before. There's several Michaels before.
Yeah, there was.
just-
But
Well,
He's
he's
just
the
the
first
first movie
movie.
Michael
hey,
Angel.
yo,
In
Michael.
the Michael cinematic universe.
I know. I never seen Michael.
Michael Clayton.
No, seriously, I never seen Michael. I never seen that movie. Never.
I haven't seen either one. Actually, no, I've seen the
I
trailer.
I've
saw
seen Michael
both
Clayton.
because I got them mixed up because Powder and Michael came out relatively close together, and they were kind of the same idea.
I mean, I feel
It's
like Powder
different.
It's considered a phenomenon.
Well, you gotta
Yes,
get away
I'm
from
just
the
saying,
smooth
it
criminal.
wasn't like these guys were regular Joe Schmo people here.
No.
Yeah. So the chat, man, YouTube chat's going off. Gotta be a smooth criminal. Y'all going off tonight. Oh man. All right, so it's back to me. What have Mac been watching?
Porn.
Huh? What?
Nothing.
You said porn?
I heard.
I mean,
I didn't say anything.
You said porn. I mean,
No, I didn't.
you did.
I said corn.
You said porn.
Corn.
Corn.
How dare you besmirch the name of corn?
Corn.
With a K and a backwards R.
Yeah,
It's true, though.
I've been watching the cornfield.
You know what? Why do they have an album called Cornfield?
That is a good question. Corn, get on
If-
that.
You ever watch this? Why haven't you come up with an album?
Yeah,
called
why you
Cornfield?
go cornfield like that? Would have been welcome to the cornfield.
Oh, there's a dude. There's an American psychologist named Jack Cornfield with a K.
Wait, is it corn? Wait a minute. What about the guy from is it corn? Kern? It's not corn. It's kern. Is it corn or kern?
Kern? What are you
Kern?
talking about?
Kern?
Colonel
Colonel Sanders?
No, not Colonel
Colonel
Sanders. From Home Improvement. How do you say his name? Is it corn or kern?
Oh, Karn.
Richard
Karn. Okay, yeah. Want to get his name right before I start
I
fucking
went
up
with him
shit.
for Halloween.
I wish I could do that. Sadly, I
It's
can't.
a
do
really
that.
easy costume for me because all I needed was a tool belt.
And a flannel.
I've got flannel.
Yeah, flannels
So-
are not hard to come by. They're very easy.
I already
Pornhub
had
is
the
the
costume other than the tool belt.
Pornhub is the best place to find corn and corn-related accessories. Yes, it's a real site just about corn. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, when you're right, you're right. Hey, corn is awesome.
And delicious.
And yes, and delicious. What if
Especially
they got on
roasted corn.
Cornhub and all you do is eat corn? Somebody done that yet? If they did that, you're awesome. Anyway, back to what I've been watching besides corn. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. So, what I've been watching. I have been watching, just like Scott, I've been watching Punisher. Also, I've been watching a little bit of, I watched the Punisher show, Punisher movie, which is pretty good. By the request of somebody that I talked to, I've been watching a little bit of Insecure. You know what I'm talking about? Insecure.
HBO show?
Yeah, huh?
The HBO show?
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty fun. I was watching the first episode. I watched the first episode and I was like, fuck these kids. These kids are awful. Kids are talking shit. I was like, what the fuck? Man, fuck these kids. It's corn. Y'all are doing it's corn, a big lump of cobs. It got juice. I understand, yeah. Man, y'all going crazy. I love the chat tonight. Y'all on fire tonight. Keep it up. Anyway.
Where is the corn kid today? What happened? Is he still around?
Where happened to the big ear of corn from all
Did he
that?
become an influencer?
Where happened to the
corn
big?
influencer?
Where happened to the big ear of corn? I want to know, Nick. We need to get on that. Where a big ear of corn? Where the fuck is it?
Oh, from all that.
Yeah, where is it? Where's the big ear of corn? You gotta give us answers, Nick. Come on. You said what?
Nothing.
Man, we are having a fun time tonight. We are already starting off well. So, yeah. So, speaking of corn, Miss, what you been playing lately?
What kind of segue is that?
Corn.
I've been playing an ear of corn. There we go.
Yeah, does Corn Simulator exist?
I mean, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be
I'd
surprised.
probably be more surprised if that didn't exist.
Yeah. I mean, if
Okay,
Corn
so
Simulator is
there's something
technically
called
Leisure
Corn
Suit
Tycoon.
Larry, Leisure Suit Larry is
Tycoon.
Corn Simulator.
Yeah, and then there's just a game called Corn in all capital letters. I'm not really sure what it is, but in the video,
Kellogg's-
the corn's just shaking.
What about Kellogg Cornflakes, the game?
Brought to you by the developer of Cuckold Simulator.
Oh, corn.
Ah,
It's
sweet,
brought to you
sweet
by
corn.
corn.
Sweet corn.
Boy,
They made a wiener car about a corn car. Interesting,
a corn
Megan.
car.
Yeah.
They could do a corn car.
Chat is on fire tonight. I mean, the chat is on fire tonight. Man, come on.
The Coconut Simulator?
Huh?
Coconut simulator?
Hmm.
Coconut's also tasty.
Yeah, there are. There are.
Okay, but
You got-
coconuts can't move.
You
I
know
mean,
it.
they did make a game about an egg, which I remember they made this game about an egg, and it just you gotta like revolve around it, and you drop it, just splats. So they do make games about crazy crazy objects. It happens. We got 5 people in YouTube chat. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, that happens.
We are talking about corn.
Corn. Good ass corn that you put butter.
No, you have to put mayonnaise on it.
Really? Really?
Try it. Honestly, try it.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to this. I'm gonna put some mayonnaise in it. I'll hold you to it. Look up Coconut Simulator. Look up.
I just did. Apparently, what realistic mode is it changes to first person perspective, but since a coconut has no eyes or ears, it's just a blank screen.
This sounds awful.
I guess that's the game.
Yay, coconut.
Yeah, coconuts. Speaking of which, that's what you've been playing, so we want to roll the show.
On my channel DTH Games, we finished Final Fantasy VIII finally.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully, we'll be getting to a new game soon. Well, I guess in a couple days, since our next stream is in a couple days. What else have I been playing?
question.
Honestly, really not much. Yeah.
Question. Is DTH Games going backwards or forwards? Are you going to 9? Are you going to 7? Are you going to 6? Are you
We've
just
already done. Technically, we've done 7. We're kind of doing 7 and remake rebirth at the same time, kind of doing a compare and contrast type thing.
Right.
So 7 is actually ongoing. But I think we're gonna go to 9 at some point. But first, we're gonna go to Xenosaga 2.
Good luck.
I don't get the hate for that game. I actually like that game.
I mean, I get it, but I just gotta tell you, good luck. So, anything else? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Uh, nope.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh wait, I played TMNT with you and Rob.
You did. How was that?
It was fun. It was fun trying to rescue you guys every few minutes.
Hold up now. Let's look. Go back and watch that stream. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. I don't think you had to save us every time. There were some times I had to save you.
I didn't say every time.
That's true. Also, the Rat King can go to hell. I'm just saying. Yes, go to hell. Go to the bottom.
And you know what?
Fuck
On that stream, I say it's not really the Rat King. It's his stupid freaking rat name.
Rats, they suck. Their ass. Like, fuck them. Like, he can go fuck off. So, yeah. Here at GF1, we say kindly that the Rat King can go fuck off and fuck himself. Fuck himself with all the rats. While he had to go get his big ear of corn and stick it up his ass. So, Scott. Yeah, coming full circle with the corn, motherfucker. Let's go. Scott. What have you been playing?
And you have to add corn and or coconuts into your response.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right, yeah.
Okay, so we played GoldenEye on corn mode.
Wait, was that the time where you had where we were literally carrying a piece of ear of corn, and then you literally said,
we had to stab each other with ears of corn.
Yeah, we stabbed each other with the corn. Yeah, that was sucked.
It's basically just like all knives, but it's corn.
Yeah, just like Overcooked, we're vetoing that. We're not doing that again.
No corn mode, but
Probably has corn in it.
Yeah, it does have corn. Welcome to the Corn Podcast. Oh boy, this is hilarious. We're having so much fun. So, anything else, Scott?
Just usual Mario Party.
Rob won Wednesday. He did, and you did make a proclaim.
Wait, which version did you play? Because there is like a level called Coconut Mall.
Ooh, we played 3.
Yeah,
wait, there is Coconut Mall?
Yeah, I don't think that one has it.
No, we didn't. But we played 3. And he did win. I did make a little comeback. I had like 0 stars, and I had 0 stars, and I ended up getting 3. But this motherfucker, I originally should have had 3 stars, but this motherfucker up here had to steal my star because he wanted to, and he had no remorse for doing it.
None at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why should I?
That is true.
It was a strategic move, man.
But you played it like Frog played me.
She is hunting damn Frog.
It could have been Mac. It could have been anybody. Like I was gonna.
She is hunting damn Frog hide.
No, look. If Mac didn't have the most stars, I wouldn't have taken it from him. And he also didn't have the magic lamp that was gonna get him another star anyway. So
bullshit. I had 2 stars at the top. Well, yeah, I was gonna get another star because I had the lamp. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I put us all on even footing.
You did. I'll give you that. Fair.
All hail corn.
All hail corn. Coconuts. What have Mac been playing lately? So Mac has been playing
corn.
Yeah, that too. I have been playing
Mario Party also.
I was playing Mario Party. I was playing TMNT.
They gave you the corn star.
Huh?
They gave you the corn star.
Yeah, they did give me the corn star, which is awesome. Also, I've been playing First Light lately. It has a ton of corn in it. I mean, Johnny's Bond is like, doing a lot of corn, and that he's doing very much a lot of things in there.
The whole thing's about ethanol, right?
Yeah, that's right too. He had corn, ethanol. Yeah, people are drinking corn booze, Everclear, stuff like that. I mean, it was fun. If you, I highly recommend playing James Bond first Coconuts. It's awesome. So if you want to play,
Why did I picture Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong is James Bond.
Donkey Kong, yeah.
And he shoots a banana.
He shoots a banana, yeah. Can you imagine Donkey Kong replacing James Bond with Donkey Kong? That would have been funny.
Yeah, and then Diddy Kong is, James Bond Jr.
Cranky Kong's M.
Wouldn't that be Funky Kong?
No, yeah, I can see that. Funky Kong is yeah. Also, who would be Q? No, Cranky Kong would be Q. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Cranky Kong would be a great Q. He would be awesome.
I'm gonna be honest. I've reached the limit of my knowledge of the Kong characters.
Dixie Kong would be Moneypenny, of course. No, I take that back. Dixie Kong.
Is the crocodile Blofeld?
Yeah, let's go there. Nah. I take that back. The crocodile would be Goldfinger. You want me to talk? You want me to talk, Mister? You want me to talk? No, Mr. Kong. I was bet you to die. Oh man, that would be so hilarious. Man, somebody get on that. Make a video of like replace. Man, somebody gonna make money off of that.
He's already got like a tie. He's already wearing a tie.
Yeah,
make it a boat tie.
let him be Bond. Yeah, just do
And
it.
And he has a nice little hairstyle. He's got a nice little hair swirl.
Yeah, give him a British accent.
I want a vodka martini with bananas stirred in it, full of corn.
I like my banana shaken, not stirred.
I want a banana milkshake, shaken, not stirred.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, because that'd just be banana milk.
Never had banana milk.
It's good.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but that's all I've been playing lately. This podcast has already started off well. So, guys, if you don't have anything else, shall we go to the tier list?
I guess.
Why are you sounding so distraught, Scott?
I don't know.
It's not enough bananas, corns, and coconuts.
Don't worry, we're gonna get
We
coconuts.
should have been listing best corn.
You want to get You want to get coconuts? Come on, let's get coconuts. Let's go. All right, guys, we are here, and let's just get this over with.
We are here. That is right.
Yeah, we are. Sadly, I gotta get the audio from y'all in here, so good luck. No. Sorry, I got the wrong one on here. Fuck.
Unfortunately, the people have to hear what you say.
Hear what you say too. Okay. Where are you? Okay.
Good job, Matt.
I know. It was working a while ago, damn it. Why don't you want to work with me? How? Okay.
I mean, I could see it on the stream.
All right, there you go. Say something.
Coconuts.
All right, we're good. We're back to normal. Okay. So, guys.
I should have said corn.
Yeah, you messed up. Fucked up, Scott. You fucked up. You had a chance.
Fucked it up. I fucked it up.
You fucked it up.
It's too bad. It's too bad this is live, where we can retake that.
I know. We could retake it. Take two. We can't do that. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and start. You know what? Let's just start from the bottom. All right.
To the top. Now we're here.
Yep. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Grandma from Hey Arnold. Now, I feel like, hear me out.
Are you able to share the screen with us, or do we have to watch the stream?
Oh, hold on. I can share the screen. Hold on.
I can see it.
Hold on.
Oh wait,
There's
that
some delay.
I'm stupid. I'm on the actual stream.
Sorry. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yay, coconuts!
There you go. Can you see it now?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so so with that said, Grandma from Hey Arnold. I feel like this is a solid S tier.
She's not the most attentive
I mean, she's
mother.
there for Arnold. She's there.
Yeah, as a grandmother.
She's a little kooky.
She is, but she's still the best. She's one.
She's
of
loving. She's definitely a loving grandma.
She-
I agree with
Look,
that.
when Arnold wanted to take that turtle, wanted to take that turtle to the sea, she did everything in her power to get that turtle to the sea.
Yes, but do you remember why that was the case?
Cause okay, you got a point.
Yeah, it really wasn't about the turtle. She was like, as a fellow old person.
Okay, fair. However, I'm willing to settle for S or A. I feel like S or A will be good.
I'll give her A or B.
I was gonna say the same.
Okay, A.
Either
Okay,
high
how about,
B or A.
okay, how about low A?
Cool. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I was drinking something.
No, it's alright. It's all right. Low A it is. We're going low A.
Wasted over there.
Have to be. I can't do these sober.
That is correct. All right, so let's go ahead and get this one ready.
Okay, there's a couple on here that I don't recognize. I'm already seeing.
Oh, don't worry.
So those are gonna be interesting.
Recognize this one?
Yes, I recognize this one.
Okay. So, also
It's
if you're-
Dee Dee. It's Tommy's mom.
No, yeah, of course, yeah. Also in the chat, tell us what you feel. Here's the thing. I'm willing to give a B on this one.
B sounds about right, honestly.
Okay, out of the Rugrats moms, I would say A or B.
I would say B. The reason why I'm saying B is all of them to me are not going higher than an A because of the fact that they lose their track to their kids sometimes. Almost all the time. Sometimes. So
I mean, the plot of the movie is all of their kids run away and join like a monkey circus.
But do you blame that on the moms? Because remember, that was Stu's fault.
No, it's also
that is
I
true.
blame
You're
it on
right,
the
you're right.
parents.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I'm not putting the blame solely on the moms. I'm saying the parents collectively
Fair.
have
You got a
failed.
good point. You got a good point. I say B. I think I would agree.
And the
with
grandparents. Grandpa is also a problem.
He is, but
Which grandpa?
The pervert.
Which pervert? no, it's Grandpa Lou. Because the other one, he's not a pervert, but he is very cantankerous.
Oh yeah, he's a cranky old Jew. I can say that.
And for those of you who say racist, that is true, and it was said by a Jew.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm allowed to say it.
He can say it. I'm not. So this is very, very tough. So here's the thing. I really
Well,
think-
okay, I'm trying to take into account from Rugrats to All Grown Up because I kind of like her parenting style where she's kind of the looser parent where she's kind of like I'm stern, but I let my kids be who they are.
Okay, so we're taking All Grown Up into account, correct?
I've never seen it, so I can't. But
I mean,
if you guys want,
it, but if we're taking All Grown Up into account, then yeah, I can understand why you want to put her at an A. I thought we were just talking about just flat out Rugrats, not all.
Well, I'm thinking what I'm doing. That doesn't mean you guys got to do that. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
if
because I have seen it All Grown Up, I know who she is in that show as well.
That's true. But here's the thing.
yeah, I mean, you guys can both do that. I'm not gonna be mad.
I'm not saying she's wrong. If she's taking All Grown Up, then I can understand why you're saying A. I can get it.
So would you
really,
also say it?
I don't want to put her higher.
I mean, I would
I'd
still
maybe an
I
episode or
still
two.
put her at like the higher part of all of the Rugrats moms because
Yeah.
I think she's also the one who catches on the quickest.
Yeah.
She would be the one to notice the quickest.
Yeah.
Like,
I
hey, you
agree
notice
with
these
that
babies are
100%.
talking to each other?
You said what?
Nothing. Don't worry. Just move past it.
Okay. So I'm willing to go. I don't want to put her I want to put her under grandma. I want to put her past grandma if we're going to put her at.
Yeah, like I could see grandma being over Betty.
Yeah. So I can take that.
I've been trying to think of what her name was this whole time.
I know her.
Yeah, her name is Betty DeVille,
Betty
Betty
DeVille.
And
which that's a hard name, Betty DeVille.
Eddie and Howard.
Betty
Yes.
Howard. Yeah.
Oh, also, since you brought him up,
In the reboot.
yes, she's married. She is married, and I'm talking about just the original because I know in the reboot she's not. But in the original version, she's married, but she's essentially a single mom
Point.
raising
Yeah,
twins.
Howard's pretty much like a non-figure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
When he shows up, it's kind of like, oh right, you do have a husband, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he's
do
like
randomized.
like the Hangover, how there's like technically 4 of them, but you only really remember the 3.
And also, I think they just did that because #90s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because
no whammies, no whammies.
Because think
no whammies.
about it. Do you think the '90s would have allowed a single woman to raise twins? And
In a children's
okay.
cartoon?
yeah,
Probably not.
All right. Here we go. The controversial one.
Ah,
Okay.
Uh,
Miss, I understand why. I understand. I thought about what you said. I think this is a B. It's a B.
I would not put her at a B. I would put her at like a D. Because
Yeah.
she's still she's not a good mom. She's just better than Bob.
Right.
Okay,
'Cause
she
Bob
does have
is
her moments.
like a
She does have
monster.
her moments, but I agree with you.
And
But you know what?
she's
She
a
she
drunk.
doesn't just have her moments. She knows her kids' names.
Yeah.
That's something.
In the Pataki household, that goes a long way for Helga. At least she knows the difference between Olga and Helga.
Where did we put Bob? We put Bob at F, right?
No, Bob was F,
Yeah, I think he-
100%.
Yeah, he was at like the
fucking sucks.
absolute bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say she's probably like a low D or an E.
I'll go D. Go D. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't think she's an F because she has clearly shown that she is actually capable of being a good mom and actually a really good mom.
Yeah, she can be a good mom.
But 99% of the time she's not.
I'm gonna put her a low D. High D. How about that? D plus. All right.
I would still say low D or E.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with D. There we go. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. Oh.
Oh shit.
Miss Helen Morgendorfer.
So, I really want to put her at an F.
Why?
She only cares for one of her kids in her life. And she only
No,
gets
she
time-
does not. No, she does not. You have to watch the whole show. She cares for both of them equally. She just shows it differently.
Yeah, but she don't. Okay,
Because she even explains the reason why she does that is because she knows her kids respond differently. She can't treat them the same way.
I get it. But like, I gotta watch the show, the whole series. I gotta watch the whole series. But from what I saw, it's like she doesn't give a fuck about Daria. She cares about.
Oh, yeah, she does. There is a whole episode where she's like, look, I never have to worry about you because I believe your judgment. She also has said that she realizes that Daria basically marches to the beat of her own drum, and trying to change that in her is not going to work. That's why she's like, okay, I can actually talk to you.
Okay, I'm willing to hear you out. Well, where you want to put it? I'm willing to hear you out.
I would say honestly, because I was like you at first when I saw this as a kid, I thought she was a terrible mom. Seeing this as an adult, she's actually an A or S tier because she actually pays attention to her kids. And yeah, she can have moments of slippage, but for the most part, she really just wants the best for her kids, and she realizes that she has to treat them differently.
Okay.
So I'll give her an A because early on she does try to make Daria more social, but over time she realizes that's just not her daughter.
fair. I'm willing to see what Scott thinks because like I said, I gotta watch the series again because from my perspective, watching the series, I thought she didn't give no fucks about Daria, but I gotta watch the series again.
I mean, it's been so long since I've seen that show, so like I don't really honestly remember her character too well.
Right, right. Same here. And like I said, and I might be wrong. Like I said, I gotta watch the series. Look, I'm
But
willing.
it reminds me of like Lois from Malcolm in the Middle, where like you think she's kind of like a shitty mom, but then when you watch it as an adult, you're like, oh, she's
Oh,
wrangling
Yeah.
those
she
monsters.
actually pretty good. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm gonna say. Don't look at it from a kid's perspective. You have to look at it from an adult's perspective. And you also have to watch the whole series because she does actually say, I love you both. I really do. I've always wanted the best for you both. I had to treat you differently because Quinn, she is not one to want to talk. You have to punish her. You have to punish her in a
You
different
gotta
way.
punch
Whereas
her
with
in.
you, I
Yeah.
can actually talk. I can talk to you. And she even says something like, even when you were younger, it was like talking to an adult. So even when she was a kid, Helen realized that Daria was a different child. And so she treated her differently.
I'm gonna go with whatever Miss said.
Same here. So you
I,
saying?
I'm gonna I'm gonna say a high A because again, looking at it as an adult, it's kind of like, yeah, she always did mean well, even if she was pushy, she always meant well.
Right, 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 right. I get it. You
Yeah,
know
it's so
what?
high A.
Fuck it. I'll go with high. I'll go high. I ain't mad about that. Yeah. Even though I.
Especially compared with some of these other moms on this list. Give Helen her flowers.
All right, all right. I'll give Helen her flower, and it makes me want to go see Daria again. So I'll give you that. High. I'll give it to her.
They should reboot Daria though.
They should. They
They
should.
tried. They tried rebooting it, then they tried to make a movie and it just fell through.
Really?
All right, here we
Doing that one,
go.
she's like
Another
mom.
Rugrats mom.
I forgot what her name is. I just know she's Kimmy's mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember the mom's name, but I
Okay,
know she's a really good mom.
she
She
is.
is.
She is a good mom.
In
I
fact,
was.
I would probably put her with Betty because I think she's probably even better than Betty. Even though we
Yeah, I'd
get
put her
like,
above Betty.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we get like a short time, but she seems like a very competent, loving mom.
Exactly. So she doesn't have as many dings against her
Yeah, yeah.
as the other
Right.
parents do.
Okay, I could put that. I'm down for that.
She has the whole France debacle.
Yeah.
Which
Rugrats.
I mean, no, I actually would put her above Grandma as well.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
damn it! Really? Ah, okay, okay, okay. All right. Damn it, my love.
And you know what? To be honest, I might put her right next to Helen.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, no, I can see
I'd
that.
put her at a high A.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. All right. No, wait, stop. All right, I couldn't get her name, but the mom from the Oblongs.
Pickles?
Yeah.
Is it Pickles?
Yeah, Pickles Oblong.
Pickles Oblong.
All right.
That's a great corn name.
Man, we got 6 people in YouTube. Let's go. Okay, so, all right, so Pickles Oblong, where we're gonna put Pickles? I would
Well, she's a
say
good
she's a good-
Okay, she's better than Helga's mom,
she is.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
understand.
she is better than Helga.
but I don't think it's like that much of a hurdle to clear either.
No, it's
No.
not. I think she's either C or high D. She-
Yeah, because she's more attentive to her kids than Helga's mom is.
She is.
yeah, 100.
They're also in a different situation.
She's a more functional smoothie drinker.
Considering what the
Uh-oh. Scott, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
Okay. The mist heard me.
But
Did the stream hear me?
yes,
Yeah, no, no.
I was laying down
but
gold.
I, she's definitely above Helga's mom.
Fair.
Yes,
Facts.
but not by much. I'd say like
No.
somewhere in D above.
Yeah, she let's just put her at like mid D because
That's fair.
she's
Yeah.
not she clears the hurdle, but her toe catches that hurdle as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we could be-
She does have her moments where she's like, oh yeah,
'Cause
pickles.
I do think she is more attentive. Like
Yeah.
she shows it more.
But also like her kids run around in like toxic waste and stuff.
that is true.
Right.
That is true. That is true.
That's considering that she was actually rich. Like she came from
Yeah.
wealth.
Exactly.
All right. Here's another grandma.
All right, this is the one I don't know.
This is the grandma from Squid.
Squidbillies.
Ah, okay. I never really watched Squidbillies.
Okay.
I assume she's racist.
This might be our first.
I don't think she is racist,
No,
but
No.
but
she's not.
she doesn't have a filter either.
No, she doesn't. This might be our first F. This might be our first F. Okay.
I like the character design
Okay.
because I don't understand how she's moving.
Watch the show. So this might be our first F. So here's the reason why this might be our first F. Okay, so Miss Aldershot, she knows who I'm talking about. She doesn't care about her. She don't care about Early. She don't give no fucks about Early Kyler.
No. Doesn't she also smack him all the time?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she doesn't. Like, I don't understand why Early
To
puts
be
up
fair,
with-
Homer choked out Bart for the first like 20 years of that
That is
show.
true, but yeah, but
But here's the argument. You can safely say that Helga's mom and Pickles didn't physically assault their kids.
No, they were way too drunk.
yeah.
No, they were way too full on their smoothies.
Yeah.
Sorry, right.
And her daughter is a dealer.
Like at a casino?
Huh? No.
No.
No. Let's just say she's Walter White.
So she's a chemistry teacher?
Yes.
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 You got it right. Yeah. Ding ding ding. So we got that.
She is the one who dings.
So that's the thing about her. Well, so that's the thing. She don't care. Also, the fact that she was doing a lot of corn. Let's say a lot of corn back in the day with a lot of people. There's a museum dedicated.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily make her a bad mom.
But I know that don't make her a bad mom, but I just want to remind her that there's a whole damn museum of her literally doing corn to different historical.
There's a museum? She must have been pretty good.
She was fucking around with a lot of people. Let's put it
She was
like
clearly celebrated.
She celebrated as a prostitute. Like they literally call her Ruby Jean. In it. Like, that episode
Yeah,
was hilarious.
there's millions of sex workers out there, and not a lot of them get museums. That's all I'm saying.
But this
That,
one
that,
did.
that is true.
That is true.
Take it into account.
This is true. Yeah. You know, I changed my mind. Maybe put it at
S tier.
As for Squidbillies,
So you really would have put her at an S because of that bullshit.
Look, I'm going with whatever you guys agree on because I don't know the character.
I would say she is an E or an F.
I'll say E.
Yeah, E. She does have her moments. She does beat up Santa Claus and try to have sex with Santa Claus. Wait a
I
minute.
mean, one of those is fine. And I'm not going to say which I think.
Oh, okay. Let's go. All right, here we go.
Hmm.
She's another one that she clears the hurdle over Helga's mom and Pickles. She clears the hurdle.
She's kind of like I was kind of like design-wise. She's kind of reminding me a little of Pickles right now, and she is a Pickles.
Like if Pickles had her life right.
Yeah, right.
Because she does care for Angelica, but
She does.
Yeah,
yeah, she does.
but
care.
she's kind of in her own world.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give her that.
Also, I mean, like, yeah, I would say probably a C because when she puts the phone down, she's not bad.
Yeah.
She's not the best, but she's not
But she
bad.
doesn't do that very often.
No.
So yeah, I'd probably say C.
Low C or high C?
I would say for right now mid C.
Yeah.
Like let's see where we are on the list after that.
All right. So
Yeah, we'll see who else we're putting in C.
Yeah, let's just put her in mid C, and then we'll figure it out later. How about that? Yeah, just do it right
Smack
here.
that in the middle.
Yeah, we'll just figure it out later. All right, I'm just gonna pick a random one. Ooh, Leela's mom. Okay. I'm willing to give her an S. Y'all got quiet as soon as I said I'm gonna give her an S. Look, I know she abandoned Leela. I know.
No, she didn't.
She didn't
No.
I thought she didn't. She didn't. I gotta watch Futurama.
No, because of what they were and what Leela looked like, they said that they knew Leela would have a better life if they gave her up.
Right.
So it wasn't abandonment. They just knew that where they were, Leela would not thrive.
Right. But also as an added bonus, they were looking out for her the whole time. So it's not like they weren't.
Yes.
I
Right.
still say S. She loved Leela. And when Leela come back, she said, "Hey, y'all can come down here in the sewers and spend time with us," and they enjoyed it. I think she's a good mom. She's awesome.
You know what? I'm kind of with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, this might
because
be
I was teetering between A and S
Same.
because we don't see her as a mom. That's the problem.
That's true.
A little bit later once she's back in her life, but like not very often. She's not like a regular character.
So S2. Got our first S.
I'm willing to go S.
Yeah, I'll put her at a low S because the only ding against her is we
haven't seen
as
her
the
as a
audience,
mom.
we don't see her as a mom
That's fair.
in a full capacity.
That's fair. That's understandable. Yeah, but I get it, and I understand it. I respect it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Can we just go ahead and get it? Go ahead and just get this over with. F.
Hey, you know who was on South Park once?
Who?
Corn.
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were. So, yeah. So, Mrs. Cartman.
Ms. Cartman.
Miss Cartman. She raised Satan. No,
you can't say that when Satan's an actual character within the show.
She raised possibly the son of Satan.
And also, if you're gonna put that on Cartman's mom, you would also have to put that on Rosemary and Rosemary's Baby.
That's true. That's true. She raised one of the worst human beings of all time. Can we put it like that?
He's not great.
He's not a great mom, but I don't think
she's very.
It's
loving.
not like she created Satan. She just didn't stop Satan.
I mean, she kind of helped create Satan.
She did. She gave him anything he wanted.
No. She created a brat. Cartman took it to that next level.
Sure.
See, niggas.
Because think about it. If Charlotte and Drew Pickles didn't occasionally, smack Angelica back down to reality, she would turn into Cartman.
Yeah, they could have easily had a Cartman on their hands.
That is true. You're 100% correct. But here's the thing: she didn't slap Cartman. She did.
No, but she does have her moments where she does get him back.
Every once in a while, but it's
It,
also
it, it,
it
it is
runs for
pretty
20
brutal.
something
It's like,
years.
god dang.
I would also say F though.
I mean, we put her on a
Hmm.
dad tier list. We put her at F. So does the mom change anything? Does the
Well,
mom?
no, it's still the same. It's still the same character.
Yeah, we're like we were really dancing around the subject.
But here's the thing. The only difference is we had a different set of characters to compare it to. How does she stack against Helga's mom
Well,
and
here's against Helga's mom.
Squid Billy grandma?
Yeah, she's worse than them
That's a
too.
good. Yeah, is she worse than them?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Well, okay, okay.
No, because she
She's
remembers her
not
son's
worse.
name.
Okay, to be fair, you're right. She isn't worse than them, but the things that she does to her child, the judges do for her child, ultimately make
No,
the
the things
child
that her
worse.
child does,
But she
you're
doesn't.
blaming her for.
That's
Which,
true. That's true. But
look,
she didn't.
I don't
Sometimes.
know. I watched Adolescence, and I don't know if I agree with that statement anymore.
I mean, I get it. I get it. It's just, it's hard. Okay, so you're absolutely right. She is not worse than grandma or.
Cause yeah, she like her kid may be worse than all of their kids,
But she doesn't
but
do.
she might if she's a better mom,
She
maybe.
okay. I do agree. She does clear the hurdle over Miriam. However, I guess I'm judging the actions of the child. So this is the thing: are we going to judge? So we're not judging the actions of the child. We got to judge her as a mother, not the actions of what the child becomes.
No, because if we're judging it on the actions of the child, Charlotte Pickles needs to go way down.
That is true. That is true. You're right. Okay, so if we're
Yeah, because we haven't really talked about any of their kids. Not really.
I mean,
I mean, a little bit with Daria.
yeah, but we talked about Miriam. Miriam kid is not. Yeah, that is true. So we're judging them by themselves. So we're not
By
judging.
No,
their mother.
we didn't judge how Daria turned out. We just judged interactions.
Right, yeah, how they are with their kid.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, in that case, then she would be a decent mom. So
I mean, she spoils him, so she's
she
not a good
spoils.
mom.
She's
No.
yeah, she does
But
spoil.
she's also
She spoils him.
I would say she's better than Pickles and Helga's
Miriam.
mom, Miriam.
TBC hire a dog trainer to train her child. Oh boy.
That is true.
Yeah.
She did do that. Well,
I mean,
what does the audience say?
Okay, what do y'all think? What do you think? Yeah, what the audience think? So what do y'all think? Where should we put Mrs. Cartman? Just let us know. Y'all on fire tonight, so let us know. What would your answer be? I'm after hearing the judgment, I do agree that you're right. She's not an F, but she's not an A either or anything.
Oh, we're not
no,
even remotely close to that.
I'm not even thinking about putting her above a D. I'm thinking about
Right.
moving Pickles and Ms. Cartman down to low D.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what I'm thinking for me.
Yeah, because you know what? She is kind of in the same line as Pickle because she is attentive. She's just not good at it.
That's true. So we got one D. So we got D. We got so Dex is D. So okay. So we got
I'm
one.
thinking D. Yeah,
Huh?
I'm
Yeah.
thinking D above Pickles, but move them all down a bit.
So put her above Pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna move Charlotte down to D, and we're gonna put her above.
No,
No.
that's not what I said.
Okay, my bad. Okay, what we're doing?
I would have said Charlotte if I wanted you to move Charlotte.
Okay.
So I want you to move Pickles, Oblong,
Oh, move her down.
move her down to low D,
Okay,
and then move Ms. Cartman
right here.
before her. No,
Okay.
to low D also low D,
Okay, gotcha. All right.
but above.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, let's go. All right, let's do this one. All right. If she wasn't, this is purely a F. Come on, Mallory Archer. Come
No.
on, come on.
I've only
Mallory
seen
is
the
an
first
F.
season, but she was pretty awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't even clear past. She doesn't clear. She does not clear the others. She is.
I mean, here I I'm going to say E because she, not only is she a terrible mom, she really does say, "I didn't want to be your mom."
Well, okay.
Or
Two.
no, she's either she says she doesn't want to be his mom, or she said, "I thought it would be cool if we had like a mother son like secret agent duo, whereas or basically Archer is her accessory."
Millhouse took care of Archer. Millhouse took care of Archer.
It,
That's fact.
it wasn't Millhouse. That's not his name.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
that's the nerd from The Simpsons.
No, sorry, I got the name wrong. But he took the butler took care of.
Yeah, I mean I'll
She didn't
give her
do
this.
shit.
She has always been honest with what she doesn't want from Archer.
That's true. And she does that every time.
Sure.
And she's so selfish. She's like, yeah, I want
She
you to
shows
raise
more love for her granddaughter than she ever showed for Archer.
Archer. Like she doesn't give a fuck about
So
Archer.
she
She really
she's
cares about
essentially
the
the same
offspring.
character that
Yeah.
she is in Arrested Development.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Jessica.
In fact, I think that is kind of like the in joke with that
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Jessica Walters.
Yeah, rest in peace. However, I still think this is an F. I don't want to put it. I feel like she's an F. We got an F here. She's not good. I don't think she's. How we gotta explain why she's not an F? I need to know this.
You know what? Okay. Here's the thing. The real reason why I'm not saying F is because I feel like if we put her at F, we need to put Squidbilly Grandmama down there and then move Cartman, Pickles, and Miriam down to E.
I thought this is a surefire F. I really believe this is a surefire.
Now, I said, if we do, we're essentially moving people from D down to E and E down to F.
Megan, have you lost your damn mind? Megan said, "Hey."
Look, she's a fantastic character. She's one of my favorite characters.
Character-wise, fantastic. Mother-wise, she sucks. She sucks as a mom.
But you said she was a good grandma.
She's a good.
I won't even say she's a good grandma. She just shows
Grandma,
more
she is
affection towards her granddaughter than
What's
Archer.
her name? Aberdeen. I forgot her name.
AJ.
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 Yeah, AJ. She's wonderful to AJ. However,
No, she's not. No, she's not. Because when AJ was like 3 months old, she was already saying, "Wow, you think you need to put her on a diet?" Which that is messed up to say to a newborn baby.
That's not great. But also the baby's not gonna understand yet.
No, but she was also saying it because Lana was right there. She was kind of
Lana
she was
like
saying it
right
to the
there.
baby, but also saying it to Lana.
It's undeniably mean all around.
Oh, we're not denying it, man.
I'm just psychologically for the baby. I think the baby's gonna be okay.
Meg, we are.
Oh yeah, because they show the baby in the future and she's fine. AJ's fine.
AJ's fine, yeah. Meg, we understand she is hilarious, but as a mom, we're doing strictly as a mom. She's not good. Like as a mother, she sucks. She's really.
She's a better co-worker and boss to Archer than she ever was a mother to Archer.
Yeah, and that's her relationship. It was more like a working relationship.
In fact, didn't she say she sent Archer away because she didn't even want to deal with him as a kid? Because remember she never let him come home for holidays.
No, I can literally put you where I can give you the reason why she's the F. She burned Archer. When I mean burned, she burned him. She burned him.
I'm not disagreeing that she's an F. I just said we would have to move certain people down a level. That's all.
Fine as a mom, D. Really? She's going D. Megan's like D. She sucks. Like she burned her own son. She literally set her son up. I forgot what she burned him for. It was some bullshit. She was upset. Oh, I remember. She was going to another agency and she got pissed and she burned him.
Oh yeah.
She got pissed because of that.
mean, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, yeah, that is. Like, that's pretty fucked up. This. I'm just like, I get it. We gotta move everybody
Archer
around.
calls her out on that kind of stuff because he does call her petty, and she's like, yeah, and
Yeah, she is petty. She's petty as fuck. I mean, golly, I agree. Look, I'm, I could argue the E. As long as she's not higher than an E, I am down. But I really want to put her at F. But I can swallow my pride for an E. I can swallow my
Mac,
pride.
Mac, I want you to listen to what I'm saying carefully.
Mhm.
I'm not disagreeing with F, but move Squid Billy down to F and move Cartman's mom, Pickles, and Miriam down to E. That's all
Okay.
I said.
Okay, Scott, you down with that?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, let's ride. We ride. All right. So, yeah, because
And you know what's really sad about putting her down at F is the fact that we have just proven that Miriam Pataki is a better mom.
Yes,
and
we
that's
are proving
saying a
this.
lot.
Like all the stuff that Mallory did. It's like
Look,
whoa.
when you basically like set your kid up to get killed, I think that puts you down at the
Oh,
bottom.
didn't the first episode she hired somebody to shoot Archer
Yes.
to teach him a lesson? It was something weird. Like she actually hired somebody to shoot him, and she was like, "I was trying to teach you a lesson."
It's pretty fucked up.
Bad. So Miriam. So we're putting
Everybody in D down to
Yes.
E.
Okay. So all right. So we're gonna put them right here. E. All right. Wow. That is
Because I can say that I don't think Miriam would ever have Helga shot. But then again, I don't think she would care enough to have her shot.
Same thing with like Ms. Cartman would never pay to have Cartman.
Yeah, and Pickles
Taken.
wouldn't either.
Well,
No.
that said, Lila Mom should be moved to C. We need a reason why. We said
To
she's an S.
What did she do?
I wonder what she do. Explain it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
might have missed something in the later seasons of Futurama.
Okay, if it's after a certain point that she did something, I wouldn't know either. But
Me neither.
from what I remember, the only hit against her would be that we didn't see her as a mom. Really.
Too, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get this one out there. Miss Nancy Hicks Gribble.
She's a fine mom. She's just a bad wife.
She's a terrible
That-
wife.
Good distinction.
I mean, her hit against her kid is the fact that she is not honest. However, if I were to defend her on that, given who the birth daddy is, she might not be wrong with not telling him that.
That is true.
Also a good point.
Yeah. I think she's a good mom. She's a great mom to Joseph. Joseph grown up as
Yes.
a good person. He hasn't got in trouble. I mean, she raised him right.
He's also too stupid to get in trouble, but you know.
That is-
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, yeah. Dex said the same thing you were thinking. Since we didn't see her as a mom, then on the list it wouldn't make sense. He got a good point. He's making good points.
I mean, okay. And that's the problem.
A couple times we see her like in a mom.
I get that. We understand it. We explain
But
it.
no, yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah, we explain
it is mostly hinting on that first episode.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. I agree with Megan. Yeah, she's right.
I
think she's a B.
Yeah, I would say B because she's not a bad mom. I think another hit at her is simply that we see more interaction between Dale and Joseph than Nancy and Joseph.
I think Dale is the better parent than Nancy. That's not taking nothing away from Nancy.
Well, that's because we see it more. We actually don't
we
tend to
more
see too
interaction.
much between
Yeah,
them.
and you can see
Yeah.
more.
And Dale's not hiding anything.
Yeah,
Right.
You can tell that there's a lot of things in Joseph that he got from Dale, so you can tell that.
Yeah.
Like his father is more of he's a daddy's boy, not a mama's boy. You know, but that's nothing against Dale. That's nothing against Nancy. Just you know. But I would say B.
I'd probably put her up where B. Yeah.
Yeah, B.
Yeah.
B is not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything egregious
She didn't do
against
nothing
Nancy in terms
terrible.
of. Yeah,
She didn't do nothing horrible as a mom. She didn't. Um, let's stick with King of the Hill, and we're gonna go with men.
I would say C or D.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because the weird thing about her is she is more attentive to Connie, but
But
she's
that's
also very strict.
Yeah, but she is strict, but I think that's not her a lot. I think you're putting more on.
No, I know Con does it too, and
Con
There's
and
both
Con
of
is
them, yeah.
worse.
Con is
But
worse.
but Min does it too. She just lets up easier.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm not mad at what you're saying. I just feel like that's more what you're saying is more towards Con because Con is like
No, it's both of them. She just lets up easier, where she can be like, okay, because remember, she was on that side with Connie, where she was in a very similar situation with her dad. So she understands Connie better, but that doesn't stop her from also doing things where it's like, okay, you didn't have to do that.
yeah. Okay, so
But here's the thing. We're talking about interactions with their kids. Notice that Connie, she's cool with her parents, but she has actually more of an attachment to Peggy Hill than her mother.
yeah, that is true. That is true, 100%.
Whereas Joseph, it doesn't seem like Joseph is afraid to go to Nancy to talk to her. Whereas Connie, it's almost like she has to think about what to say to Min.
You're making good points. You know what? With that, I would agree with a C. I think she clears.
But I think she's above Charlotte by a
Oh yeah,
long shot.
100% above
Yeah.
Charlotte. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
She Megan says C. She needs to learn the battles of motherhood. Of it has to be this way or else. Stereotypical Asian mom. D. Not enough
Right.
to have her kid. Yeah, you're right. I would say C. I think she's better than Charlotte. I think she's way
Oh
better
yeah.
than Charlotte.
Because Min is attentive. Charlotte is attentive when it's convenient.
Yeah, yeah. I'll say I'll agree with that. Let's go with C. C. We're gonna put her right here because I don't know what the others are gonna be like. All right. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go ahead and Let's go ahead and rip the band-aid on the rest of the King of the Hill cast. Let's go with the main one, Miss Peggy Hill. Peggy Hill. Peggy Hill.
If I'm gonna put her with someone, she is very close to Nancy. I don't know if she's above Nancy.
But you just said that there are a lot of the
I think
kids.
she's above Nancy because she's not keeping secret.
That's true.
Yeah.
In fact, she was about to blow Nancy's secret up.
Yeah.
Okay, we get that, but also you just said
I'd put her at
while
grandma level.
Yeah, but you also
Grandma
said,
and Betty.
You said what?
I'd put her at grandma and Betty level.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, she's an A to me. We just said that out of all the parents, she's better than both of them. You know,
Yeah.
their kids are willing to go to her more than anybody else.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's also, yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I
opened
was gonna
herself
say
up
A.
to the
Yeah,
community.
I agree with that. So that was quick.
And you know what? I kind of like her better in the
The remake,
no, it's not a remake. The continuation.
Yeah, I do like her better in that too. She's more different. Yeah. All right. Tom's wife.
What?
Tom's wife.
Sarah Dubois.
Sarah!
Miss I Love Usher.
Okay.
Okay. I put her at a C or D because
Why you
she-
sound like that?
she does love Jasmine, but she also reminds me of those types of moms who want to be best friends with their daughters, not their actual mother.
I can see that. I see that 100%.
Because even Jasmine points out she points out her mom's love of Usher, saying Usher's my age, even though that's not true. But
Yeah.
but her point is you're old and you're lusting after somebody significantly younger.
Yeah, C to me. Scott, what you think? Man, Dex
C.
really do not like Leela's mom. He's like, fuck Leela's mom. I hate her so much. Scott, what you think?
I said C. I agree.
Okay, see, that's cool. I mean, she's clearly better than. All right, here's the question: Is she is better than both of these?
I would put her between Min and Charlotte because she's attentive. We don't see enough of it, but it's also like she's attentive if it benefits her.
Right, right. Gotcha.
Because think about that whole series. What really stuck out to you in terms of how she was as a mom? You see her more as a wife. How do you see her as a mom?
Fair. You got a good point. You got a good point. All right. We got another F. I don't think Scott knew who this is. Scott don't know who this is. Why does it keep right clicking?
The fuck am I seeing here?
Oh God, yes.
Crystal.
The
In
fuck am I
fact,
looking?
she probably might be below Archer's mom.
Yes. Like
She seems chill.
Scott.
She
let me
she
explain.
tries to have relations with her son. It's weird.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's a bad mom.
Yeah, that and the fact that don't he have don't her son and her daughter have a child?
There's a lot of cross contamination.
Yeah, and she didn't know that. No, that's not Beavis and Butthead. That's Crystal from Squidbillies. Yeah.
I assumed at first that she was some sort of like what's eating Gilbert Grape situation.
No,
She
Yeah, she's
is,
just a
but
nice mom.
just turn
Okay.
up the freak crank to like 11.
yeah, she's on a
Yeah.
mattress in a
Yeah.
landfill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. And she doesn't give a fuck about Early or her kids. She don't care about none of them. She don't give a fuck. And Early just wants
And
to
her
go
kid
back.
and her children are squids.
No, one of her children is her.
Well, yes, one of her kids is a squid.
One of her kids is a
Okay.
human. Yeah.
Wait, is she a human?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No explanation.
I mean, she's. Everybody say yeah, F. We're delaying the inevitable here. We're saying F, right? The problem is
Yes.
Yeah, put her at an F. I don't know her, but yeah, she sounds horrible.
Yeah, she's worse than.
But she nasty. She is really nasty.
She's nasty. I'll put her like. Let's just put her right. You know what? Fuck it.
You can say that at least Archer's mom acknowledges that Archer's her son.
Like she acknowledged that. Yes, you are my son. You are my son.
You're just not the kid I wanted.
Where Crystal's like, who the hell are you?
and let's like, I got no panties on. Like she's that character.
Yes. Like Crystal goes up to him and says, "Who the fuck? Like who the hell are you? Like I don't know." And she talks like, "Who the hell are you?" That's how she talks, Scott. Like I don't know who are you, and she said there scratch her. Man, she is nasty. Fuck this bitch. She's like she down low. Yeah. So let's just go ahead. We're getting to the F's a lot. So. All right, Cal's mom.
Boy, she starts a war.
But that has nothing to do with Kyle. I mean, how she raised Kyle.
Actually.
Scott.
It kind of does though.
I mean, to me, she obviously
Because like the name of her organization is Mothers Against Canada.
Which
She's
is weird
doing it
because
she's a
she
mother.
adopted Ike, who's from Canada.
Yes, but those dirty Canadians made that fart movie. And so she started a war to protect her son.
Started a war over them dirty
But see, you said the key words. She started that war to protect her son.
To protect her son from dirty words.
Exactly. That makes her an S tier mom.
No, she needs to pick her battles.
She did pick her battle. You just don't like she picked the battle.
Yeah, she
That
picked
definitely
the
is.
worst battle.
Okay, to be fair, we're talking.
She lost that battle, by the way. 20 years later, they're fucking cursing in commercials.
Yeah.
So,
To be fair, you're Scott. You're absolutely correct. She is a terrible person for what she did, but we're talking about her as a mom. As a mom,
she started a war with her adopted son's home country.
Let me guess, you would have put her at an F.
No, because she didn't try and kill her sons. So I'd put her at an E.
I do not want to put her on the same level as Cartman's mom. I refuse this. I will take a D.
She can be above Cartman's mom, but I'd put her at an E.
I put her at a D, low D. How about low D? How about that?
I want to reiterate. She started a war with our allies, Canada. And she
Over a
never paid for
movie
her.
about farts.
Yes.
Scott,
And
you're
dirty
like
words.
standing 10 toes down, like, I want to reiterate. She started a fucking war over this bullshit. I want her at an E.
Gotta put it out there.
You know what? I'm gonna
What-
let you have this one because
No,
of what
I'll let you
happened with
have
the
this. I don't
father
care.
tier and Rick.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't
but
want you to start a war with me.
I don't
frankly,
feel like having
frankly,
this.
what is Miss Cartman's like worst crime? What's a worst crime that she's done?
She raised a terrible kid.
She raised a shitty kid, but she
Yeah, but
never
a lot of
did it.
parents do that.
Yeah, but look, if we're gonna judge.
Well, she
by
was involved in the
child-
war effort. That's why I'm willing to put her around there.
Yeah, but we're judging the child. I mean, Cal's not a good.
We're
not
not judging the child. We're judging
That's fair, that's
interaction with the child.
Yeah, but
She's
that's
also,
not
like-
fair. Just
She's also horribly overbearing.
Just because she's
That's very true. But Scott, she's one of your people.
Yeah,
You
I know.
know
That's
what
why,
you know what she's about.
so I know what I'm talking about.
Scott said, "Fuck that shit." He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Put her at an E.
I told you about my friend's mom who was exactly like this character. He doesn't talk to her anymore.
You know what? We can put a nice little bow on this one.
Yeah, just put it.
If you know the song, I think Cartman sums up who Cartman's mom is.
It's a big
if you
fat
know
bitch.
the
It's a
song.
big fat bitch. Cartman, Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch. She's a big fat bitch. Everybody know that damn song.
You gotta admit, because I have the soundtrack to
It's
that
a-
song
it's a
or to that
catchy
movie.
song. I admit
That's a catchy soundtrack. I love that
Catchy song,
soundtrack.
yeah. Like I was sitting there dancing, like, okay, Cartman, you got something going. All right. So I'm wondering if Dak's gonna be upset with this one. Muriel from
The other Miriam. Or no, Muriel.
Yeah, she's Muriel.
Yeah.
Well, he put well.
Well,
Well, okay, all right. Yeah, now he's getting interested. All right, so
you know what? Easy S. She's the best dog mom ever.
Yeah.
The only hit I have against her was when they turned her into a child and she was a brat, but that wasn't her fault. She was
That
a brat
wasn't her
before she
fault. She
became
was
a dog
kid.
mom.
Yeah, exactly. That's when she's a child. That doesn't.
I know she's an easy S.
Although I will admit that episode did make me want to grab a belt and smack her because
her
it's like
across it,
over
like,
some
I want-
daggone macaroni.
I want some macaroni and cheese. Too creamy. Too cheesy.
Oh my gosh, that
I
was
hate
making me so
macaroni.
mad.
Oh, I want to strangle you so badly. I never wanted kids when I saw that. I was like, I do not want kids if this happens.
I think that was like every black kid's awakening of, okay, now I see why my parents smack me.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll go even further why she's an S. Courage sacrifices his life every chance he gets to save this woman. He sacrificed everything he can to get.
Well, it goes both ways because she also seems to be one who would sacrifice her life for him as well.
Yeah, she would too. Yeah,
Exactly.
she doesn't give a fuck about Eustace. Like fuck. Well, she does care about Eustace.
Oh
does,
yeah, she
yeah.
does.
She does.
She cares way more than she should with Eustace.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Yeah.
Also, remember how she found him, which that kind of put a tear in my eye that she found him in a box and she's like, "Oh, you're hungry. I'll take care of you." It's like, "Oh my God, Muriel, you angel."
So Dex is saying A class or better, just too
S.
old. I agree with you. I'm just listening. I'm listening off what he's saying. I agree with you. I'm putting the S. Dex is going to be S. I don't care what you say, but A class or better, just too old for a dog and can't really take care of himself. The dog, the dog understands him too well. I mean, yeah. I agree. This is the S. This is easily the highest. This is the highest of S. Like Muriel is awesome. She is fucking awesome. Anyway, you know
Except for
what?
over some macaroni.
It still want to wipe our ass for this or that. Anyway, you know what? Let's go with James Isaac Neutron's mom from Jimmy Neutron.
A. I would say A, like mid A.
I don't really remember her too well, if I'm being honest.
So here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
she's a disciplinarian
Yeah,
type, but she also embraces Jimmy's
she
mind.
yeah she does
Mhm.
embraces him. She tries to make him. I feel like she tries to normalize. She understands Jimmy's heights, but she tries to like make him.
Well, yeah, she's like, look, I'm not telling you not to do it, but could you tone it down? Could you not blow up the house? That's all I'm
Don't
asking.
blow up
Don't
the
blow up
house.
the house.
That's all she asks. Like, can you not blow up
Like,
the
like
house?
do what you want to do. Just don't kill your dad in the
Yeah,
process, okay?
that's all she cares about. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I don't mind you spending your mind in the garage. Just don't blow up the house. That's all I care about. And she lets him do what she want to do, and she understands Jimmy. And don't get me wrong, both parents understand Jimmy, no matter how
In fact, I
crazy.
think his dad is probably more understanding. He's just not as much of a disciplinarian.
Yeah, she's the disciplinarian.
Because
She's
he's
the
kind
one
of a
who
dummy,
tells,
right?
huh?
Yeah, the dad is, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, the dad I kind of remember.
yeah. I would say B or
I
A.
was gonna I would say mid A because I don't think she's necessarily better than Kira, that's her name.
Yeah, yeah,
Helen and Kira.
yeah.
But she is better than the last part of that list.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
that
she is because she does care for Jimmy. She cares about Jimmy 100%. But also, she is like out of all of them, she's more nurturing and more understanding. And she just like, look, I just want you to have a normal life and a successful life. But just
and
don't blow
also
up the house.
I put her at A, like mid A, because we don't see as much between her and Jimmy,
Right,
but we do see it enough to get how they interact.
right. All right. Well, I get it. I
I'm
get it.
cool with that.
Yeah,
Midday works for me.
I'm not mad at that. I agree with that.
Oh, and also I was gonna say she's not as developed as Helen is in the show. But
Yeah.
but also Daria is more towards like an older child set than Jimmy Neutron, which was a younger child set.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. All right. Dexter's mom.
Hmm.
I'm having trouble with this one.
I mean,
She
she's raised
got
as
a
a villain, but
she got a big booty. Let's put her at
Yeah,
S.
yeah, she got a bit. She got
that was my
nice
initial
caboose.
thought.
I mean, there was. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. There was a picture with her in a bathing suit. I was gonna pick that one, but I picked this one for just YouTube reasons. Um,
I appreciate that. For
um, I would say, here's the thing.
You know what? I might put her above Jimmy's mom for one particular episode when she was in that giant robot with Dexter. And she
Yeah,
didn't
but
ask
they
any questions until the end, and then her mind got
going
zapped.
white. Yeah, that is true. However,
I don't think Jimmy's mom would ever do that. Dex's mom, she's ride or die. She's like, okay, the world is on fire. Let's go. Let's get in this big robot. I'm gonna ask questions later, but let's do this.
I can't disagree with that. You're right. She was in that big ass robot. That was damn it. You're right. Like she's ride or die for her kids.
Like,
You
like Dex had that secret the whole time, and he was like, "Yo, I got this secret lab, but the world is on fire. Can you punish me after we save the world?"
after we save the world,
She's like, "All right,
all right,
but we gonna come
this
back
is
to
over.
this."
We're gonna talk about
Yeah.
this.
This isn't over.
and then he just like,
Yeah, I'd say A.
Wait, Mac, think about this. If you colored her with a brown marker, she is a black mama.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're, fuck. You're making good points. I was saying B, but the more you're talking about, yeah, you're right. She is a B. Yeah, the hips don't
She's an
lie.
A.
A.
Yeah, A. Yeah. The hips don't lie.
But
All right.
but what does the audience say? Because I say if we colored her brown, she is an ethnic mama.
What do you say, audience? By the way, I don't know if you are aware, but we can hear your Discord notifications. Sorry, I didn't know about that. I apologize. How you can hear that? Okay, I think the desktop is up. Okay, you shouldn't hear it now. All right. If you can, I don't know what's going on. Maybe oh yeah, you probably can hear it. Sorry about that. Anyway, so there we go. We are trimming down this list pretty hard. All right. Alrighty then. Let's go with this one. I think this is Butter's mom. Yeah, Butter's mom.
Mrs. Stotch.
Yep. What do you think, Mac?
Okay, so I'm not familiar with my Butter's mom.
You're not familiar with Butter's mom?
No, I'm not familiar.
I have a general idea of Butter's mom.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This is an easy F for me.
I was gonna say E or F because the way she treats Butters is so messed up.
Okay, so she in the Butters special episode, she puts him in the backseat of the car on a hill, and then releases the brake and lets it roll into the river.
Okay, yeah, F.
Put her above Crystal though.
yeah. We don't even have to. You ain't have to explain anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. That's pretty bad. She was,
Also, I hate that when Butters tells her the truth, she never once considers that maybe he's telling the truth.
Okay,
Yeah, she's horrible.
He can't. No. He cares about her son and teaches him morals and values, and then Dad says, "Never mind." You heard that? He was like, "Oh yeah, that's an F." The question is, look, here's the thing. We know she's an F. The question is she ahead of Mallory? Because Mallory did set her son up to die.
No, I think she's in the right spot because Mallory hired somebody to try to shoot, she hired somebody to shoot Archer. She didn't hire that person to kill him, just to shoot him.
To be fair,
It sounds like Mrs. Stotch tried to kill Butters.
that is true.
Actively. Yeah,
However,
it was entirely her.
However, I'm not disagreeing with that, but however, Mallory did burn Archer, which is technically signing up to somebody to kill him.
She didn't kill him though.
Yeah.
But she set him up to
Mrs.
die.
Stotch was trying to drown her kid
Okay. Good.
by her own hands.
You got a point. You got a point. Yeah. I can't argue against that. All right, you're right. Yeah, that's bad. All right. Lois Griffin.
Oh, that might be another F for me because she just goes downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, I only watched those first 4 seasons, I think, and she wasn't that terrible at that point.
Yes, early on she wasn't that terrible, but there's a point where all the characters outside of Meg turn terrible.
Yeah,
and
I
even
know
when Meg
everyone
turns,
really dog piles on Meg.
yeah, like her terribleness comes from everybody else's terribleness. So it's kind of like you root for Meg because it's like Meg literally didn't do anything and you farted in her face. Wow, okay.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's yeah.
But Lois, oh
She just
gosh,
sits there. She just
um,
she
How
like
is she with the other kids?
that went downhill too.
she shot Stewie.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, Mac, put it in
that's super smart.
context. Stewie was shooting at her first. Okay,
That is true. That is true. That is true. Yeah.
yes, she did shoot Stewie, but Stewie shot first.
That is true. That is true.
And also, I don't think
And
she shot him.
Why was
I think
Stewie
that was
shooting?
the news lady who actually shot him.
Why was Stewie shooting at her?
It was one of those like off mystery. I want to say it was mocking Agatha Christie, either Agatha Christie or Alfred Hitchcock, one of those two. But it was one of those types of episodes where it doesn't matter the next episode.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay, all right.
Because they're not really even being themselves.
Well, she
Like,
does
that's
kind of ignore Stewie sometimes. She does let Stewie go off on adventures with Brian, a dog.
I don't think she lets that happen. It happens because Seth MacFarlane says so.
Okay, see, man, see, mom, see, mom. She may hate her kids, but but at the same time, she tries to save her kids. I mean, she screamed my baby.
Yeah, she is better than Peter
Way better.
for the most part.
Yeah.
But that's why I said she might be an F. She might be an E because she does go downhill. And I remember one time, yes, she was trying to help Meg out of a little funk she was in, and instead of really trying, she said, here's some pills and a Sylvia Plath book. Do what you got to do," and she leaves. It's like, oh,
Yeah, that's easily an E.
I mean, she does go with Meg to spring break and help her out. But yeah, that could be E too.
that's early on.
I'd put her at the lowest end of E.
Okay. E. Okay.
Just for that statement alone.
And also, the spring break thing. Remember what also happened? She ignored Meg at a certain point.
All right. Well, we'll put her right there.
She told her to fucking unalive
Yeah.
herself. I'm
Yes.
trying to censor myself.
Moral orals, mom.
This woman has issues. This woman has some serious issues. I want to say she's not a great mom, but she's a better mom than she is a wife. She's one of those characters.
Yeah.
But to be fair, her husband doesn't help in that regard either.
I think that is a loveless relationship. Loveless.
Absolutely.
Loveless.
I gotta rewatch that show.
Yeah.
We should make Frog watch this.
More oral.
You know he will check out after the first episode.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
this. Man. I would say B or C.
I would say C.
I'd say low C.
Yeah. I feel like she is better than she clears Cal's mom according to Scott. She is starting over.
Well, isn't it something like
Yeah,
the reason why she might not be a great mom is because she's letting her marital issues supersede everything else?
Yeah, but she still is a good
That's
mom.
my problem.
She does. She maybe don't discipline.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mac. I'm saying it's not that she's really a bad mom per se, but her marital issues are taking over her parental issues or her parental skills.
Yeah, that's true. All right, yeah. C. We said C. Low C.
Yeah, low C. I would say.
Low C it is.
I got no one on D now.
No one on D, unless you want to put her D. Oh, don't worry, we'll get the D in a minute.
I'm sure we'll put someone on D.
Yeah, or we're probably gonna have another F because we're going to get the last person from South Park, Mrs. McCormick, Kenny's mom.
Kenny's mom.
Scott, where she goes this time? Because I want to hear your statement.
Hmm. Kenny's mom. She's not great. She's. I'm trying to think of like the worst thing she's done. I mean, her kid dies a bunch.
Yeah, but that's more his friend's fault than it is her fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to put the blame on her for that. Hmm.
And also, if I recall, sometimes when he does die and they know about it, she actually is upset about it.
That's true.
It's true, but she's not crying about it. She's like, "Oh, damn it."
Do you think that's why they're poor? Because they're constantly like paying for funerals for Kenny?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Trey and Matt to do that.
This is why they're poor. Oh my goodness, Trey, man, Matt, Trey, tell us this was why they're poor. I want to know this. They probably get on.
You know what? She might be the first D because I don't
Yeah.
recall her doing anything egregious.
Right.
Megan says
Yeah,
E.
I'm trying to think of like any like really bad things that she's done other than
Okay,
just be
so
like
let's go over all the rest
like
of them. She didn't start a,
inattentive mother.
she didn't start a war. She didn't attempt to kill her child.
No.
She didn't raise the awful child.
Yeah, her biggest crime is that they're poor.
Yeah, her kids mostly seem okay.
Yeah.
Like, Kenny's a little weird for sure.
Yeah, but he also seems like the most mature out of that group, that foursome.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And he's a superhero.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Princess Kenny.
Yeah, yeah. This is a D. This is the first D. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say D.
Yeah. We got a D, people. We have a D. D in the corn pier. All right, guys. We're getting lower. So here we go. Mom from Futurama. Okay.
She is abusive.
She is.
Yes.
She's very abusive. But she knows her son. She loves her son, so. Why y'all got quiet?
Because I'm thinking.
Also, that was kind of off-putting, where it's like she's abusive, but she loves her sons. That those two statements should go together.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
E probably. Right?
Dex is saying F. He is like standing 10 toes down on this F.
Yeah, I'm floating between the two.
Yeah.
Did she ever try to have her kids eliminated?
I don't think so.
She teaches her sons to be thieves and crooks. Still E. Nope. It's between E and F. What do you think?
I'd probably say. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Yeah, between E and F. I don't know.
All right, Miss. It's up to you.
I'm gonna say low E.
Okay,
Probably-
I'll put it like
probably-
this. She is better than Mira. She does know her kids. You know she is abusive.
But that's the difference. Yes, Miriam doesn't abuse her kid or doesn't know her kids' names, but she's also not abusive. So which beast do you want? Do you want the one who's actually abusive and remembers her kids, or the one who remembers her kids' names but actually doesn't do anything? Like that's her crime. She doesn't do anything.
Okay, well, it seems like we want to put her at F because that's
I didn't say that. I said low E.
okay. What are her?
And I said
different-
E or F. So
Here's the thing, and this is why I'm interested because if we're gonna put her behind her, I really think we should swing her. What's keeping her from putting F? What are the good qualities in her to keep her from being an E? What are the good qualities about her? Because there are some good qualities about people in need. Get what I'm saying?
I mean, she loves her kids.
That is true. And all the Fs don't like her, don't love their kids. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah,
I mean, look, Mrs. Stotch might love Butters, but she also did try to drown him.
it's pretty fucked up.
I'm just saying. Like,
That is
it's
so fucked
twisted
up.
love. But it was a crime of fashion. She was trying to protect him from what I remember from something. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Holy shit!
They like
Protect
lost
him
all
from
their money or
Yeah, but
something. Yeah,
but Miriam wouldn't do that. She just would do nothing.
right.
Yeah. Sorry, Helga. Ah, fuck. Here we go.
Jesus, Mac.
I know. Press the button.
You would think that at this point you would have this down.
Well, I don't. Where I put her? Where did I put her? I have her. Uh oh. Uh oh.
She's between A and B.
Okay. I got you. Thank you. There we go. I mean, look, this is gf1 podcast. We always fuck up shit here.
Don't say we.
How, Mac, how many tier lists have you done?
Several. Too many.
And also, don't say we.
All right, let's get the one I'm not familiar with. That's from the critic.
Yes, that's Jay Sherman's
Joanne?
adopted mom.
Yeah.
I mean, she
Is it
did
Joanne?
adopt. I think it's Joanne, right?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, she adopted Jay. She gave him a good life. She's highly
Eleanor.
critical. Eleanor. That's it. Because her
Eleanor.
husband, her demented husband, always says that.
Right.
She's highly critical, but I don't recall her not being there for Jay.
She's kind of like if the mom from Arrested Development actually like cared about her kids.
Yeah.
To be fair, she did write a book about Jay called The Fat Little Pig.
She did. Yes. But still, like
I'm it's up to y'all.
I
You love them
don't.
both.
Also, they actually do have good interactions outside of her being critical,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, she's
ironic
overly
considering
critical.
considering what her son does. She is
Yeah.
very critical.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, he doesn't avoid her. He's always he brings his kid around. Like yeah, she's good to Jay's sister.
She's okay with Jay's girlfriend. I forgot what her name is, but the southern one.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't. I don't
I'd say
remember her
her-
doing anything really wrong.
Yeah, I would say at least an A.
Yeah.
She's a little
I would
mean,
put-
so I wouldn't put her at an S.
All right.
Yeah, her criticisms are very stinging.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, put her near
I would say
Peggy.
after.
Yeah, around Peggy.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna actually say
Oh.
probably after Kira,
Oh, really?
but no.
I think she's a little mean.
Yeah.
The little piggy book.
All right. Let's go with Mama from Johnny Bravo.
Mama Bravo.
All right. So hear me out. S. Because
Is it because of the hips again?
Huh? No. It's
Because of
not-
the hips?
It's not the hips. Look, she loves Johnny, and she loves that boy so much. She cooks food for him. She's the wholesome person. Also, she rides a motorcycle. She does real. She set up a date for Johnny Bravo when he couldn't get a girl. She does. She goes above and beyond for Johnny.
No, I think she does what's normal for a mom, for Johnny.
Yeah.
Because cooking food, you probably should. I mean, that's your kid. You probably should do
But
that.
he's a grown ass man, and he's cooking. She cooking for
Yeah,
him.
but he's also kind of stupid.
Fair, fair. That is a good point. But she does go. She does go. She does love Johnny to death.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because I don't recall anything really bad between them either.
Yeah, because I
No.
remember one episode that she had to choose between the man of her dreams and Johnny, and then he obviously didn't like Johnny, and she told him like, you gotta get the hell out of my house. And she told her that she didn't say you gotta get the hell, but she told her, you gotta get out of my house. Like I choose my son, you're gonna have to love my son as much as me, and she did that. So, you know, that's why I say she's the S tier because she put her son first before anything, But I mean that I don't know if that's a count against her or not, but yeah, I think she's S. I believe she is S tier.
I'm with you. I'm willing to say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because she does do good things for Johnny, per se. Um,
Yeah, there's not really any knocks against.
no. Also, like Megan said, the hips don't lie.
The hips
Mama
don't lie.
told me girls like you don't exist. I was hoping she was right. A line from the show. Oh boy. Yeah, she is. I would say if y'all guys
Also, she's kind of sassy too. Like
she is
she's a spicy mama.
she is a spicy mama. She is awesome. But she is such guys. If you've not seen Johnny Bravo, I really would recommend. What the fuck are you doing? Go watch Johnny Bravo. Fun show.
But watch it knowing the era it was written in.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Cause if you watch it with 2026 eyes, y'all gonna be upset. Okay, we know.
All right. Let's go with Dee Dee.
Krusty the Clown. Dee Dee.
I thought you were about to call her Krusty.
That's fucking Dee Dee Pickles. All right, so Dee Dee Pickles.
Okay, she intends to be a good mom. I believe she wants to be a good mom. But I feel like if she didn't have lip shits, she would implode on herself.
She
Yeah,
definitely
she-
needs like guiding hands.
She could not function without that book.
She could not function. I remember that episode where she invited Dr. Lipschitz to her house, and she like, oh, so you want to take a bath? He literally took the bath, like he did everything. I was like, what the fuck, really? You got this old man.
What a weird guy.
It wasn't it Stu who was like, I think he is conning us. She's like, no. He has to get into the mood. It's like, girl, he is conning us.
Yeah. And I think even Dr. Lipschitz had a teenage version of it.
Did he? I just know about the baby one.
I know he had a baby one. I might be wrong. I think there was a teenage version of Dr. Lipshitz's book that she was doing. But
Now, I will say this, and I can't take credit for this. I forgot who did this video, but they also had a point. Oh, it was some dude who's an actual like principal. He has a channel, and I cannot remember his channel right now. But he pointed out how there's that episode where Dee Dee takes Tommy to her high school to teach child development.
Yeah,
And
he
the
hangs out
principal
with
was like,
some
that is such a violation. She would be fired.
people.
And look at the chaos that Tommy got into because he let a bunch of teenage girls take him around the school and they lost him. That's on Dee Dee.
yeah.
That is on Dee Dee.
Yeah. Look, I think
But he did also get that comb.
He did. I mean, he basically found James Dean at the school.
Yeah, he ended up all right.
He ended
he
up
got a
all
lot
right,
more-
but still, that is on Dee Dee.
that is true.
Yeah, look, she put her child in danger, and ultimately he did end up cooler for it, but that was not intended. That was not an
Right.
intended.
And she didn't know. She didn't know all of that happened.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
But
Although,
come on, you're gonna let a bunch of 15-year-old girls take your infant son around the school?
to be fair, she did. You can tell the difference between if we're going to all grown up. You can tell the difference between Tommy and Dale because Tommy is more, a different
He's got
person
a
because
square head.
yeah, yeah, and
But
Dale
that has
clearly is the
nothing to do
second
with
parent.
Dee Dee. That's just how they developed.
Yeah, that is true. I look.
And also, I'm not saying this as Dee Dee is like the worst mom. She actually isn't. She's not the worst mom.
She's not.
But in the Rugrats mama sector, kind of the low end tier. She's above Charlotte, but she's at that low
I
end because
feel like she's a tryhard mom. That's my thing. I think she's a
she
try.
is.
She's a tryhard mom.
She's yes.
I feel like
But she
she's a.
doesn't do anything like really awful other than like leave her
No,
kid with the wrong
and
person.
honestly, none of them have done anything awful. I just think she's
No.
above Charlotte, but below Betty and Kira.
Okay, I
Yes.
would put her below Nancy too. So I'd say low. That B. That type of B. I think she's a B too.
Yeah, she's somewhere in B.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's put her in B. So we're gonna put
Because even her try hard is coming from a good place.
yeah, yeah. She's not. She's not a terrible mom in that person.
She puts her faith in the wrong people.
That.
Yes, at the expense of her children.
All right,
Yes. Sometimes.
Francine Smith.
I didn't really watch this show. I've seen a few episodes.
Okay, so here's my thing. She tends to do. It's very tough because I'm trying to figure out what she did that was wrong. She tends to want to. No, Miss said it a while ago. She tends to want to her kids to like her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but I don't think she tries as hard as Dee Dee. Like she wants it to naturally happen.
yeah.
I honestly would put if I put her at B, I would put her before Nancy because she doesn't really do anything wrong that I remember. But there was one episode where she did take Haley drinking and she ended up getting like severe liver damage. But she did try to warn Haley like, yeah, don't drink this concoction, and Haley did it on her own. Plus Haley's like 18 years old. But I do think she cares about her kids. She's protective of her kids. She does talk to them. In fact, I think she is actually a fairly good mom because I wonder if YouTube is going to censor what I'm about to say. But remember when Steve was asking about self-pleasurement
Yeah.
to Stan?
Yeah.
And Stan didn't want to talk about it, but Francine was the one like, you gotta tell him. You have to tell him what it is, and it's not wrong. Like she was the one trying to say it's a natural thing, and you shouldn't shield him from it.
Right. Hmm. Here's the thing. There was an episode in particular. I think it's off the top of my head. There was the episode where um, Stan actually went to the future and he found out that I think she divorced him, and it turned out that what happens if Stan wasn't around and she was married, and you know Haley was dealing around with something, and then the son was actually having sex with a robot. I think that's what happens if he's not in his life because she'll just let him get away with some stuff.
That has nothing
You
to
said a
do.
whole lot of things.
Well, okay, I think I know what episode you're talking about, but I wouldn't say that's because of her parenting skills. Because remember, Steve is already weird.
Yeah, was him
It's not.
fucking a robot out of the norm?
Yeah, I think he did that
This is also the
anyways.
future. He
Okay.
probably wasn't the only person out there fucking a robot.
Okay, Dax says this. Dax says, "Bad Mom." They had a mom versus dad episode where her parenting led to Steve to die, versus when Stan parenting he led to out to healthy and strong. Okay.
Yeah, but let's go back to Stan's parenting. How he put a secret agent chip in Haley.
That is correct. Yeah.
Remember that Haley's a sleeper agent because of Stan.
And actually Haley ended up having instead of the literally go fuck the clone of her dad, which is pretty fucked up.
He wasn't a clone. He was for lack of a better term, a stand-in.
A stand-in, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a clone. He was an actual person who just happened to look like her dad.
Yeah, and her protocol was to kill the handler, which was him. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's different. It's creepy, but different.
It was, and even Stan was grossed out by it. He's like, ew.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this. He said, we watched Sesame Street together.
It's not the same as like the Squidbilly lady, but like still pretty good.
No, definitely.
Yeah, that's like a step too far in terms of why. Like, ew.
Like Stan was like, I do not want no part of this. Like he was like, I'm not gonna do this. You know, that was there's a difference between this and that. But yeah, but we're not talking about Stan. CIA thing, knock. Okay, I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Look, we're not talking about Stan. We're talking about Francine Smith.
Yeah, because she doesn't work for the CIA, right?
No, she's just a housewife.
She's a housewife.
Yeah.
She's just a housewife unless Seth MacFarlane writes her to be something else.
That is true.
Well,
Fair.
And then, unfortunately, with these characters in particular, and I mean like the Seth MacFarlane universe, we also have to account that he does also write conveniences.
oh yeah.
So what happens in one episode might not attach to subsequent episodes.
Yeah, there's not meant to be like a hard continuity to these shows.
Right.
Right.
So I'm trying to look at Francine in a general light here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mind you, we only got 3 more left, so don't like go crazy and like, oh we got so many. We only got 3 more moms left, so we're what do y'all think? After going all over, after judging Francine Smith, where do you want to put her?
I'm gonna go with whatever you guys say.
I still say B because I can't think of, in a general sense, anything really bad that she's done.
I agree. I have,
because she reminds me of Dee Dee without the book. Like she can actually do stuff without somebody telling her.
Yeah, I agree with you because there are moments where I could look at her and I'll be like, there are moments where she's not trying to. She ain't done nothing that was terrible or horrible from my eyes. It was more so Stan that did the terrible things.
And when Stan does terrible things, she and Haley, but she is one of the first people to be like, yo, don't do that.
Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm with the B. Let's go B. B. Put her right beside Dee Dee. All right, we're down to the last 3. Let's go with Fry's mom. I got it upside down and I fucked up. There we go.
It's okay. They're in space.
They're in space. Fry's mom. I'm not familiar with Fry's mom.
She loves sports.
She does, but that was kind of a bonding thing between her and Fry.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't think she was the most attentive mom to Fry, but it also didn't seem like she hated him. Like she was fine with his presence.
Yeah, she didn't hate him, but she just like never really paid any attention.
Wait, what sports team was it?
I think it was football.
Yeah, I think it was mostly football.
Did they say the sports team?
No. Because it didn't matter. The point was she would rather watch football than interact with her child. But Fry was there. Okay, then Matt, then take that up with Matt Groening.
It's probably one of the New York teams, probably.
Yeah. 100%. 100% F. Just F.
Anyways, we're gonna ignore that now.
No.
Uh, you know
Okay.
what? I'll put her at D because she kind of does remind me of Kenny's mom, where it's like there's not enough, but
I
the
agree.
interactions that do happen, they're all right.
I would say F because New York, but no, I'm just playing. D, I'm cool with D.
Yeah, D seems about right because it's like she's not a bad mom. I mean, we don't really see her as like a mom.
She's not a bad mom, but she's not a mom.
Yeah, like the best interactions she has with her son are when they're not really paying attention to each other. They're watching like football.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So
true. So
yeah,
D's cool. Yeah, yeah. If she's
it
lucky.
takes her a while to realize that her son's missing.
Yeah, she's
Also, if I recall, she didn't have like any particular favorite either. Because remember, Fry has an older brother too, and I don't recall
Yes.
her favoring him either. It was just like I have kids. Anyways, what's for dinner?
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
Whereas the dad, if I recall, favored the older brother over Fry.
I think so. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's how their relationship was. The
That's
father
true.
took a more active, role as a parent.
Yeah.
She's lucky she's not a she's I mean I'll be honest, she's lucky she's not a Kansas City fan because it would have been an automatic F for me. Anyway, Borak's mom, Brack's mom,
I'm
Brack,
like,
Just
who's
Borat?
Borak?
Brack, is it Brack?
My mom.
All right, I am a little bit familiar with her from the show, the Brack show.
Vaguely remember her. Wasn't
Vaguely.
she like a
I'm
really
not really that
nice
familiar with her either.
character?
Why do we pick this character if none of us are familiar?
Zach picked her.
Okay, well Zach's not here, so this is gonna be tough.
This is very tough. Okay, so
If I recall, she was actually like just really nice.
she is
Like
really
she was just
nice.
like a nice, wholesome mom.
She's
Yeah.
like that '60s mom type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
Put
I
her at an
have.
S.
What you say, Zach? Scott?
Put her at
She's
an
a
S.
nice mom who bakes fresh cookies. Put her at F.
Put her at F. Yeah, yeah. Fuck that shit. She like fuck that F. Yeah. Who wants fucking cookies? Fuck that shit. But seriously, I want to see what the chat thinks. But I'm definitely leaning towards.
I would just say D only because we're not familiar and what we do remember doesn't seem to hold up too much.
Yeah, that too. I don't know a lot from her because I'm kind of like scratching. I mean I remember her from the show, but I just remember her as a nice person. But I don't know how deep in detail what she did wrong or anything. She just literally just brack with a wig and lipstick. Um, which is why I want to put her at D because it kind of scares me. Dak says, "I don't know this, mom." I agree with you. I'm gonna put her at D because I'm kind of getting freaked out because I'm just seeing Brack with drag and it's kind of scaring me. Um, here we go. All right. Working on bad time. Be right back. All right, Meg. We're down to the last one, so hopefully we'll get the big one. All right, guys. The big one. The big one. The mom who's been on television, cartoon streams for a long time. It's Marge Simpson. Okay. We all knew Marge. We all know Marge Simpson. If y'all knew Marge Simpson is, you've been under a rock for a long time. You haven't watched TV. Um, okay. Have at it, guys. This is one that's gonna take us.
Oh, it sounded like you were gonna say something.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, have at it. I don't got. I'm letting y'all just have.
No, Mac, you start.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
All right. Here's the thing about Marge. Yes, she is a good mom. She's a good mom to Maggie. She raised those kids well. Hell, Lisa becomes president. Um,
Those don't count.
Why they don't count?
Because
Because
they're
those are
in a
what
different
if
future.
episodes.
Yeah, they're not like set in stone.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
those episodes they point blank say that they're what if, like this
Okay.
might
Yeah.
happen, but they're not saying that
Because
they
the
do.
one where she becomes president was like 20 years ago.
Okay.
It's that episode takes place in the past.
Okay. To be fair, Lisa's she's got 3 different children she raised in different ways. She got a genius daughter, a troublemaker son.
Hold on, no, 2 genius daughters.
Oh, Maggie's genius. I forgot about that. Yeah, Maggie is a genius.
Yes, in fact, it is established that Maggie is actually smarter than Lisa.
Okay.
That is not a what if episode. That is actually in one of the canon episodes. That Maggie is actually smarter.
All right, cool. And we got 6 people in the YouTube chat because they really want us to talk about Marge. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, are we going to talk about their 4th child?
That is not canon.
Are we sure that's not canon?
Are you talking about the one where it's like Bart's twin?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Hugo?
Yeah.
From the
The
Treehouse
Halloween
of Horror?
episodes.
Yeah, Hugo.
No, obviously not.
Okay. Because when we count Hugo, she literally leaves him in ad and doesn't care about Hugo.
Okay, Matt.
It
for the
doesn't
third
count. It's a
time,
Halloween
doesn't
episode.
count. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so we talk about all the good things. She does care about her kids. Is there any bad things she does for her kids? Maybe bad things. I mean, I can't really put down like any bad things about it. She doesn't, unlike
To be fair, I haven't watched the last like 20 years of The Simpsons.
Neither have I. So if anything has happened in those episodes, I don't
Yeah.
know. The
She
episodes
might
that
have.
we probably grew up with, no. But I think that was kind of the point.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty much just a good mom. All around.
I mean, yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with her.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like any like real against her on the mom front.
Yeah. There's nothing like
No, and see that's the thing. I don't think there is because her character is supposed to offset Homer.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like the Fred Flintstone, Wilma Flintstone thing.
which we didn't have Wilma on here, but would have been that.
It's because the Flintstones came out in like the 60s.
Oh yeah, we did say 90s. My bad. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I think so Dax said I think she strangled Bart once. But otherwise she's a good mom.
Did
go-
she?
I don't remember that, but okay. But the modus they said think. So yeah.
I mean, either she doesn't stop Homer.
That
No.
no.
Homer keeps doing it.
Well, no, that's not true. There's been times where she did try to stop Homer, like her, Lisa, and if I recall, Maggie. They did
Yeah.
try to stop him.
And like I mean,
It just doesn't happen often.
Always strangling each other. Everybody's strangling everybody in that.
I mean, I'm willing to put her at S. I mean, I can't find nothing horrible. And don't get me wrong, I don't want. It's not I don't want to put her at S. It's just like I'm trying to find something.
Well, no. That's the thing. It seems like she's kind of an S by default because for the '90s she was kind of the typical mom, where
yeah,
those moms usually had nothing wrong.
yeah.
It wasn't until like mid to late '90s where they try to go, something's wrong with the mom.
Right.
Yeah, she does destroy the burlesque house, but that's not a mother thing. Really.
Yeah, she's not a perfect person, but in
No.
terms of
No.
of how she is as a parent, yeah,
Yeah.
she's just kind of boring
That she's boring
as a parent.
As
Now,
a parent,
when
as a
she
parent.
when she's on her own, I think she's such a better character.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah, she has like fun, interesting stories that aren't necessarily about her as a parent.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, one of her deepest stories was her remembering her dad.
Yeah. Well, she was traumatized.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the fact that they did have her have that in her background, that she was actually traumatized.
That scene, I
Yeah,
think,
my favorite part of the episode, though, is she's traumatized by like finding out her father worked
Was
as like a
a
flight attendant.
stewardess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the all the other stuff that she went through, where she's like being shot at by a plane, and like all this truly traumatizing stuff. And
Yeah,
she's like, "Oh
that
no,
just rolled off her back.
yeah.
my father works as a flight attendant."
I agree with y'all. I think it's between S and A, and I'm cool with we vote.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. Because I'm
I'd put
looking
it
at A's. I'm going to look at A's because Helen Morgendorfer. Daria only had, I think, 5 seasons,
Right?
and they developed Helen in those 5 seasons. Whereas Marge maybe got some development, but it wasn't like consistent.
As a parent, she
Yeah.
wasn't developed as a
March
parent.
gets a lot of development though.
Yeah, but how many years did it take for her to get that development?
Yeah.
She would always get like some storyline in a
Some.
season.
With Helen, it was consistent.
I don't know. I think she's above Helen. Just the history of the character alone. She's been on TV for so long. She's got so
Right.
much mothering experience.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to, like, I don't mind putting her at S, but I'm like, is she in S? And
Yeah,
where does she
I'm
fall
with you
in
this.
S?
I'm with you. I don't mind. I have no quorum putting her at S. It's
I
just
put her over Leela's mom for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, she's established mom. I'm not dissing that. I'm just saying I'm with Miss. I have no problem putting her S. I could put her at S and have no regrets. It's just my thing is I want to settle this and make sure that she is a S. That's my only point. You know, but I have no issue with putting her at S. Um, let's put her at S. I don't think she's better than Mama. Let's put it like that.
I yeah, I'd say she's about even with Mama, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not better than Muriel.
No.
Muriel is a saint, an angel.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait. She is awesome. Yeah, Muriel is awesome. She.
Except for with macaroni, because I will smack that old hair off her head over some macaroni.
Get the fuck out my face.
She's probably better about it as an adult.
Yeah. All right. Well. All right. So it is settled. So it's now it's settled, people. It is settled. Um.
Which is interesting because, okay, if we just took it as biological children, which means Muriel would not be ultimate, are we actually saying that Mama Bravo is the ultimate 90s cartoon mom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if we're putting that caveat on it, but yeah, I mean Muriel wins.
Yeah. Muriel is awesome. Yeah. But Mama Bravo is awesome. I love Mama Bravo. But yeah, this is the list, people. I like how I got Jimmy Neutron's mom and Dexter's mom like just look like they're giving a handshake or something. I like how I got that set up. That looks cool. Uh, so yeah, this list is awesome. I'm unlike other tier lists. I'm not mad. I'm actually pretty happy. We got the people in the right spot. We put Crystal at the bottom of the list where she fucking belongs. Fuck that bitch.
And I got proven right that Miriam is not a good mom, but she's better than Bob.
Oh, 100%. We didn't disagree with that. Yeah, you.
No,
Explained
you
it.
did. You did. You were the one arguing that she was a
Oh,
terrible mom. And I said, yes, she is, but I also said she's better than Bob.
I get it. I'm just glad that I'm just glad I'm not ripping my hair out because I really thought you were going to put Mallory Archer as like A or a B. I thought what?
Why would I do that? I saw the show. Well, I saw it up to a point.
Like
The first
Mallory?
episode. The first. God, you saw enough. Would you put her at A?
No, no, of course not.
I would put her at S as a very awesome character,
Oh,
but
as a
not as a mom.
character, if we're going by character, Mallory is like an S. But as a mom,
And some of that S is because of simply Jessica Walters, R.I.P.
yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, because Tristan Walker played the hell out of her. But as far as like as the mom aspect of it, yeah, she sucked. Like she did not give a fuck about Archer. Like I didn't want to be born, mom. So
Well,
I
no,
didn't
here's
want
the
to.
thing. She cared about him as an asset. She didn't care about him as anything
That's
else other than
true.
like she was more attentive to not Mallory to Lana while she was pregnant than Archer in his whole life. In
That's
fact,
true.
even when she even admitted that the way she named him, she was like looking at silverware and she was like Sterling. Like she just named him whatever was in her periphery at the time.
Oh my gosh. Oh no,
Because
that's
his first name is Sterling.
actually
I mean,
his name is
it's a good
Sterling.
name, but yeah,
No,
it's a pretty
actually
bad
his
way to
name is
get it.
Sterling Duchess, like the Duchess or something. She named him after the dog.
Yeah, like she named him just like, all right, I'm about to push this baby out. Toilet water.
Oh Lord,
Also,
dude.
I think she went into labor and birthed them at home, like because she didn't want to miss work or something. Like she did not care what happened to this kid.
Did not give no fuck. Like she did not like Archer. Like Archer, like had a terrible childhood. He looked like I, I felt bad for him. When I watched the show, I was like,
I felt bad for him up to a point because some of the stuff he did was his own actions.
yeah, Willhouse didn't
Like
help.
now it did irk me sometimes when he blamed his mom. He had somewhat of a point, but it's like, well, okay, some of that was also you too.
Wait, can we put Willhouse in S?
That's not what is his butler's name because that is not his butler's
I
name.
said Willhouse. Is it Willhouse? It's not Willhouse, right?
I don't
No.
know.
What is it?
Woodhouse.
Woodhouse. Can we put Woodhouse at S?
He's not a mother.
He's the
If
one
you
that
want to rank,
raised
if you want to
Archer.
rank butlers, if you want to do a butlers tier list,
Future
different
episode.
story.
I like where your head's going, Scott. I like where your head's going. We're gonna do
No
that.
pause.
Huh? Oh,
You like where his head's going? No
oh,
pause.
pause. Yeah, definitely pause. But
No, I
I
said
like.
no pause.
uh, so I like where you're thinking. I like where you're thinking, Scott. I like I like where your mind's going. All right, so guys, get ready for that Butler Pat Butler.
Yeah,
top
but
10,
there's a tier list we're doing before that.
which is I forgot.
80s and 90s action bros.
Yeah. We're doing that, people. We'll probably do that probably, guys. We
In
got
June.
in
No,
June.
that should happen in June because that is blockbuster season.
Okay, but June we also have our. Let me get to the next one because there's a tier list. People hope you like it. But June also we're doing the award show. So, oh damn. June we're also doing our award show. So, we can do it in July.
What is this award show?
Oh, don't worry.
We will talk about that after we finish the show.
After we finish the stream. But yeah, we're doing an award show next episode. So we'll probably do this. We'll do this tier list in we'll do this in July because that tier list in July because guys, I need a break after doing the tier list because you just can't keep doing. You can't do this to me. Make me do back to back tier list. This ain't right. It ain't right. Give me at least a month. So that way I got time to prepare. Uh, but guys, this was fun. We had fun. The chat was amazing. It was on fire. Y'all were lit. I
And
mean,
also, do you agree?
Yeah, do you agree with our list? Do you agree with the tier list? We know Dax doesn't agree with our tier list. He's like, nah, Lila should be B. And we agree we disagree with you on that, buddy. um
Oh, I mean, speak for yourself, because I see his point.
I get his point. I get it. But I mean, I get it, but yeah, but do you agree with the tier list? Are you mad at the tier list? Tell us. Tell me, if you want to say fuck you, Mac. I mean, whatever. I mean, do what you have to do. But this is the tier list. Hope y'all enjoyed that tier list. Yes, I know you hear the Discord. I apologize for that. But so I get the plugs, people. Scott, what you got to plug, buddy? Let's start with you.
I don't know. You plug. You know what I what I'm on.
Well, exact same thing.
Fair. You don't want to plug Vigo?
No, that's only for the game stream. Come on, Mac.
Fair. All right. Go. Well, all right. Gotcha. Gotta keep things set. Miss, what you got to plug?
So Monday, James is going to be streaming something. I don't know, and I'm one of the co-hosts, and I don't know. So just stay tuned for whatever we're playing on Monday. Thursdays I stream with Frog Guru, and occasionally I stream games on Wednesdays with gf1 Studios, and occasionally
Yeah.
and associated social media.
Okay. Um, guys, if you don't know me, I'm Mac. Come follow me if you want to talk to me directly on Twitter. Come follow me at Tampa Buck Fan 88 on Twitter. If you're wondering, yes, I'm a Buck fan. I'm one of the bigger Buck fans. Also, if you want to talk to any of us or any of the GF1 crew, or just want to talk about, hey, I want to get on the episode of GF1. I want to get on an episode of GF1. One of your shows, anything. Then you might want to go to. You want to do that? Go to GG Game Fixers on Twitter. Well, not Twitter. It's not Twitter no more. I refuse to call it that whatever that name Elon names it. It is Twitter. Fuck you. So make sure you go. Make sure you go follow us on there, and come mingle with us and talk to us and tell me, hey, I want to be on one of your shows. We'd love to have you on one of your shows. Also, another thing. Not this Monday. Next Wednesday. This Wednesday coming up. We're gonna play something different. I don't know. Didn't I say life? Didn't I say we're gonna play the game of life? Scott,
I don't know what you didn't say anything to me.
I didn't. Damn. Well, we're gonna play something Wednesday. We're gonna play something Wednesday. I don't know yet. We'll play something. We may play the game of life. We'll play something. Maybe Mario Party. But you'll know. You'll know, people, and they'll know. They'll know before you. Oh, and next month, not this Monday coming up, the Monday after next, Gamer Grudge Heat Wave. Be there. Tony versus John. Make sure you go do that episode. I will be back in the hosting chair. I have not been in the host. Do you not know, guys? I have not hosted an episode of Gamer Grudge since February.
Yeah, he's been putting us to the grind. We're all chained to his basement right now.
I mean, all y'all drunk from the cauldron. You don't have you're doing this out of your free will.
That's what he tells us to think.
You're in the dark. It's not. It's just the black. It's just the black sheep, but the black sleep of the Kalima. That's all it is. Kalima, Kalima, shut the day. Okay. So make sure you go watch that. And if you want to get catched up, make sure you go watch past episodes of Gamer Grudge if you want to get caught up with Gamer Grudge goodness. Also, if you want to watch some of our crazy stuff, you can go watch our other show, which is Black Film Talk, where we talk about black films, hot films, holding up a fist like this. That's what I'm doing right now. Hold it up, hold it proud. So make sure you go watch that. Also, if you want to go watch some other stuff like Is It Rotten, or another show that we do, Is It Rotten, or another show, dope albums, which we do. Also, we have another show, me and Scott, which is Film Talk, which we'll get to soon. Hopefully, we'll get to another episode on that. We got all types. Also, Couch Coaches, which you saw Thursday. Make sure you go watch that. That's a good episode, which we aired. We got another one coming out soon, so we're gonna be talking about all season. And we got so much. Also, might be working on a documentary soon, people. I got it written out. I might be doing something soon, so make sure you go look out for that. Max is going to be doing a documentary on something, so make sure you get that ready. Passionate about this documentary. Hopefully, I can do this, so we'll do that. And anything else? I got other stuff, but I gotta keep a hush hush because I don't have a green light on one of these shows that I'm working on as a producer. So keep that one hush hush. But as anything, people, that's all we got to say for today. Hope you enjoyed the tier list. Hope you tell your mother, even though it was not Mother's Day anymore, go hug your moms. Hug them tight. Hug them. Tell them you love them. And we'll see you in another episode of the GF1 podcast. Bye.